And checking the mic. Okay, I think we've got the mic figured out now. Granted is pulling it up. We've already got 3 live viewers. Thanks for jumping in, guys. I knew some people were probably waiting.
Just waiting. There's the legend Dave Kopelman walking down there right now.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night. We are getting set up here, getting all our cameras and stuff going. I'm going to pop off for a second, help some of our TV studio students. Right now, I'll go to the camera before I pop off so you guys can see what is going on in here. If I can get this, let's see. For those that are at home, this is senior night here at Owensville High School, and we will be having our senior night ceremonies at 6:30, where we'll be announcing all the students that are in band, cross country, football. Oh, perfect. Actually, how about you jump on with Sam for now, Coach Dave? I'm going to jump off, let you guys chat about the night, and I'm going to continue setting some stuff up.
All right, well, I'm Sam Guerrero, and I'm standing in just to help out tonight. Coach Dave is getting ready to put a mic set on, and
well, I'm here.
He's here. He looks a little frazzled. Looks like it's been a busy day.
I'm tired, man. I keep bouncing back and forth between whether I'm working out with the kids or not, and today was one of the days I decided to, and I'm tired.
Well, I'm sure they're tired too.
You know, we just had, an evening where it was like dipping into the 50s at 6 o'clock, and then today is like 86. And
hello, summer back.
Yeah.
Indian summer, so to speak.
That's what we have here every year. I don't know why, but I'll tell you, the part that kills me is that these guys, you know, they probably woke up on Thursday morning and had a 40-degree morning out here with dew on the ground and, you know, wearing hoodies. And now they got to make sure they're hydrated for tonight because it's –
yes, it's going to be a night that if you're not hydrated, cramps are going to occur.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
That first week, when we were kind of kidding around, but, like, we had a guy injured on every play cramping up with something, and it was like, okay, come on, boys, where's the water at? Where's the pickle juice? And hopefully they're more prepared right now. I mean, they also have some more weeks of practice under their belt, so I'm ready.
It's always a good night for football.
I like Friday nights. You know, in the school day, the kids don't want to do anything on Friday. And, you know, you get those football boys, and they're already in the zone.
Yes.
And I got a couple in my first hour. And they're good kids, and they're going to work for me. But you can tell, like, they're doing their math, but there's something else in the back of their mind, too. And, I get excited about it. You know, we race on Tuesdays right now, and Tuesday morning it's a different vibe than it is on a Friday morning for me. And
absolutely.
Yeah. But they're ready, and, you know, talking to Coach Howard, this is one of those games where we need a battle tonight.
Yeah, they have to. And I was thinking about that all day today is I was pretty sure coming into this week that Union hadn't won yet. I know we hadn't won yet, so someone's going to have their first victory tonight.
Right.
And it's all about reaching down deep.
And, right, it really comes down to who wants it more. I mean, I understand there's talent, there's technical stuff, and there's other things like that. But, yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah. These teams should be, I would assume, relatively equally matched tonight. Now, when you weren't here for the Herman game, we were not matched well with Herman. I mean, they were big, fast. I mean, not that we're not fast, but the size made a huge difference.
And we've talked about that line. And, you know, we have a lot of bigger boys that are younger.
Yes.
But that inexperience, you know, you're battling between whether you want, you know, a freshman who is about the right size, but maturity-wise is not. Versus a senior, maturity-wise, you know, somebody like Timmy Winnebauer, but Tim's weighing in 170, maybe, going against linemen who are 250, 220. And, you know, that's a mismatch.
It's a mismatch.
I'm definitely not going to want to go and push up against a guy who's 200 pounds. And that'd be stupid for me to think I'd ever get close to a win in that fight. And, yeah, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do in that situation.
Well, technique on everything like that. And if you're against an opponent who's got great technique and size,
right,
you're not going to come out.
Right.
A lot of times speed you could outmaneuver.
Use it. Right.
You can use it. But and Timmy made some plays that night.
Right.
He got through, got quick, was quicker than his
and you know, you see that a lot in the NFL too, with those defensive ends on the outside being they're undersized compared to the offensive linemen by pounds, and, you know, 320. You know, they're probably weighing in at 280, and the other guys are 320.
Yeah.
But their speed is so much bigger or so much faster than the big guys. And
if you can get a guy on his heels, you can do a lot against him, because you've got speed on your side, and it doesn't take much to get them off their balance.
Yes.
But at some time, they're going to pick a play that you're not ready for.
I've been watching a lot of those college games, and you can see the young, immature guys in college with that first drop step on the offensive line whenever they're going back for quarterback protection. And if you can get that guy off his step, you got a good chance of breaking through that line. But if you got a guy who knows how to get that first step back and super quick, sometimes it even looks like it's offsides. Like you've got a great pass protector there. Yeah, and another thing I've been waiting to see is I want to see our quarterback chuck some bombs tonight. I'm hoping that they might have a weak secondary that we're able to throw against. Like, that would be awesome, because then we can actually throw that ball.
We got some weapons. He needs to not throw hangers.
Yeah.
The floating ducks, he needs to line them out a little better. He's got good receivers. We know that, with
Zayden Gates
and
Crosby.
Chase Crosby.
Yep.
You got good speed on the outsides there. He could get some fly routes going or go routes going, and
right. It's when you hang it up there and the receivers got to come back to it, and you kind of
everybody can converge on that ball.
Right. We played Ultimate Frisbee today, and me and Mr. T, we played a lot of Ultimate Frisbee back in the day, and that's one thing that, like a disc, it can float, but a lot of times if there's any wind out there, it's not floating and it's going to go in a direction. Well, the football doesn't do that per se, but if the disc floats, everybody comes to it. And if the football floats, everybody's coming to it.
Everybody's coming to it.
And it's a jump ball at that time. And I'm not saying Zayden Gates can't go up and jump against somebody, but I don't think Zayden's much taller than 6 foot. And if you have defensive backs that are 6'2", and have just the same vertical, well,
it's anybody's ball.
Right.
Yeah.
So I definitely know, like me and Coach Howard, we didn't talk exactly about that, but he said that that's one of the things that they're working with on Adam's mechanics and getting that release point right in the right spot instead of hanging it up there. So, we're now, week 6 and 7?
We're week 7 now.
Right. So you've had 7 weeks of practice plus the 3 weeks before that. So, 10 weeks of doing something, if you've practiced repeatedly, correct form, good form, and always trying to get better, then you got a good chance of doing something with it.
Yes, I agree. And there are good throws. He makes good throws. The ball looks good. Maybe it be too strong. Maybe a little underthrown out. The form is there. He's just got to be able to do it consistently.
And what's good about him is that he's still only a junior.
Yes.
So, it took. He played that back string a lot. Like he was the backup guy, and then. Now we throw him in that lead role, and that's a lot of pressure, especially when you haven't had too much pressure before.
Well, and that's been kind of our deal, is once we have a good quarterback, we run with them and then the second stringers don't get a whole lot of playing time.
And playing JV as a lead quarterback, that's a lot different.
It's a whole lot different. JV games compared to varsity games, that's a night and day difference.
Right.
Night and day. I've been thinking a lot about this team as I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and I can correlate this senior group a lot with the senior group that I was involved with back in the 80s.
Okay.
Came in 84 as a sophomore. We won our district, had really good team. We're 8-4. At that time was probably one of the best records that the team the school had. Then my junior year, we were 4-6, but we lost like 3 or 4 games by less than a touchdown.
Ooh, okay.
We were all tight. We could have easily been 7-3.
One possession game, right?
Yeah. And then my senior year, we were 3-7. So it was, just as you lose that talent, other schools were good. I mean, it's just like this. You look at the Four Rivers Conference this year, and you're looking at Herman, you're looking at Pacific, you're looking at everybody that we've pretty much played are having a good season. St. James,
right?
St. James for years was a whipping post.
Right.
You just knew you were going to beat St. James. And
well, and about 5 years ago, that was Pacific.
Yes.
They had that winless season and that winless streak going on, and then all of a sudden they broke it. And then, here comes Radon Fowler last year and just runs all over the place. So, I mean, you're right. It takes one kid, and I know that sounds crazy, but it takes one kid that wants to be great and pushes and holds the standard high. And then you get 2 other kids that buy in around him, and now you get 5 kids bought in around him, and eventually you got 20. Yeah. And that's what it takes to really be good out there. You get 20 kids holding the standard, and then all 53 or however many kids we have on the roster holds that standard. But I definitely think the quality of kids is out there.
Oh, yes.
It's just they got to – it almost sounds bad, but you got to be willing to lose some before you can go win some.
Well, and losing is where you grow.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it. I mean, you don't want to lose, but, a lot comes from losing, as you know, with racing and anything.
Yep.
It's you learn, what did I do wrong? Where should I have done this? Where should I have done that? And if it burns inside of you,
yes,
you're going to rectify those problems,
right,
and make you a better player.
I use the saying, don't quit, commit, because when it gets tough and you're wanting to quit, like, commit to it, and that's what's going to make, that's the challenge, that's the adversity. You face it, you challenge it, and you move past it, but you learn from it, and that's exactly what you're saying. Just be willing to take a punch in the face and get back up, and really, shoot, I would not. These kids were talking to me the other day, and they asked me if I was a fighter. I'm like, there's no way I'm a fighter. I'm outsized in everything, and it just wouldn't make sense. But would I be willing to go out and get my butt kicked to learn, in a physical way? Yeah, I get my butt kicked all the time at practice by these kids. And, last Friday I went out and I ran a mile time trial with the kids, and I got 1,500 meters, 1,300 meters into the race, and I was like, you know what, I did my part. I'm going to let them finish the job. But I tested myself. I got my butt kicked, and Saturday and Sunday I was really tired, but but I learned from it, and I learned right where I still am as a as a person and an athlete, and I'm like, okay, I'm still here somehow.
Well, I saw a time I was very impressed with, and I'm sure I wish I could run that time again myself.
Oh yeah, we had so it's crazy. I talked to Gabe Sos before the time trial, and I asked Gabe if he wanted to come out and do it. And, they were heading to Pacific, and Gabe's like, well, I got to go eat. I still got to eat before we go to this game. And I said, well, okay, Gabe. I said, you give me a call whenever you come back from the game tonight. I said, I'll come out here and I'll time you. And we're looking to try to get Gabe to be able to go somewhere for college and be able to run in college. And so last spring, I timed him in a 800, and he ran a pretty respectable time with very little training. And then he has not been doing mile training specifically, but he's doing modified training right now. And he ended up running 5:05.
Whoa.
And Coach Howard saw the red light down here at the track. And this is at 11 o'clock at night. And Coach Howard sees the red light that I have the timer up, and he comes out and he's like, what you guys doing? I said, well, we're doing a mile time trial. He's like, I'm in. So he took his jacket off. He's tired. He just got done coaching. Gabe just got done coaching, but they're committed to it. I was like, okay, guys, let's go do it. And so I was cheerleader number 1, coach number 1, and shoot, they came out, and Gabe was on pace for 5 flat, and Coach Howard said he just wanted to break 8, and I was like, well, you coming through it. He was coming through at about 135, so he's 6:20 pace. And he ends up running 6:29, and Gabe ends up running 5:05 off of nothing. And I was like, wow, you guys are still there. But, yeah, we got on to lap 3, and I gave him the old Coach Dave lap 3, this got to hurt. This got to hurt. It was awesome. I was pumped up. I did not go to sleep. My wife was already in bed when I got home, and I felt bad because I forgot to tell her Gabe wanted me to come up there.
Was there a lot of whistling going on? I know the whistle.
It was quiet, so I didn't have to whistle. If there were people here, I would have had to whistle. But, yeah, I didn't have to do any of that. I was just able to be loud, and, it was dark. And in the darkness, it blocks out all the pain. Somehow, in my mind, it does. And those guys were they were going crazy, and they were running fast, running hard, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So we do have senior night tonight, guys. We are going to honor the football players, the band, the cross country, and the cheerleaders, band and color guard. We have quite a few. It looks like we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 9 football players, maybe 10.
That's what I'm seeing out there too.
Band members, there are 6 with 2 in color guard. I believe we have 1 cheerleader, and then we have, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5.
Probably 7 or 8 cross-country kids in there.
Yeah. Let's see. We got 1, 2. Well, one's in football as well, so he'll have to go back and double up. And then 1 other boy. So we got 2 boys and technically 4 girls. 1, 2, 3, 5 girls.
Bryn.
Yeah, we got Bryn, Abby,
Eileen,
and then Allie will be down there too.
Okay.
And then Tone will be down there as well. She's a foreign exchange student, and she'll get honored tonight as well. So
Okay.
that'll be good for her. Let's see if I find Coach Candrell. I guess I'll go down there too here in a second. But let's see.
Don't even go to the other side.
I'm so excited that we have this booth tonight.
I heard it's very nice.
Oh, Sam, from my perspective, I can see the entire field. And, like, even if I was over there with you, like, you could lean out and still see the end zone without, like, being blocked by the center beam. Oh, that thing's so annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am super happy we have a press box. We're able to do it. But that thing is 6 feet wide, you know? It's like, come on.
It's pretty tight, but, yeah, this room here is very nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, guys, it is a whopping, I don't know, probably like 80, 85 degrees outside, so it's a little warm, but there's a nice breeze, so it keeps it cool, and that means the other coaches and our coaches are upstairs above the press box tonight, and we are in the big booth on the far left side. It's awesome.
We got 22 live viewers now. That's good. Welcome.
We need more of you.
Yeah, well, tell your friends if they can't come to the game to tune us in.
And Mr. Erkey, tonight you have on mic, you got Sam Guerrero, and you got Dave Kopelman, and Mr. T is still setting some stuff up right now, but I think we might have 3 mics to be able to plug in. We might all 3 go on.
I think that's it. That is the plan.
All right, that's sweet. So we'll have 3 commentators tonight. That we haven't had 3 in quite a while. Last time I think we might have was a boys basketball game or a girls basketball game. I had 2 students with me, and that was a little nerve-wracking, just trying to make sure that they're not saying anything they're not supposed to. Oh, I was a little bit nerved up.
I'll try to keep my...
Yeah, well, you know what? I trust you. I listened to yours the other day, and it was good, so I'm not too afraid.
It looks like we're getting ready to start.
All right, well, I'm going to run downstairs real quick. And
you said you're going to 6:20. It's 20 anyway, so it's 6:22.
It's time. All right.
So, we'll see Coach Dave down on the field doing the seniors with Coach Candrell of the cross country. We got quite a lineup out there. Looks like the players are going to walk through all the youth players of what used to be called the Flying Dutchman. I don't know what it's called now, but they got them all lined up. They're going to go through a whole little gauntlet there as they meet their parents. The parents are on the south end of the field on the track, lined up, probably in alphabetical order. And so we're going to be getting started here in probably about 8 minutes or 7 minutes or so. As they do, we'll probably kind of let the announcer take over, and you'll get to hear what they're saying. While this is all going on, the teams are still out practicing. The ones that Union's out practicing, and we're huddled up in on about the 25-yard line or so, and I guess getting some instruction from the coaches or having a little pep talk in there right now. It's a nice night, beautiful night, a little warmish, but there is a breeze, so it will cool down nicely as the evening goes on. Sun is shining. Last time we were here, we had rain all day, and then right as the game got started, we had one of the most incredible sunsets that you could imagine. The Owensville players are going to the locker room. A lot of them are coming by and giving the seniors that are in line their best wishes, high fives, and wishing them well. This is their last home game that they'll wear the orange and black.
Well, I have an extra person here tonight. Grant might be able to go up there. Actually, Grant will take it for you.
Yeah, because turns out someone booked the Army game.
Okay.
People are filing in. It's still early, but
It is 22. I don't see Grant here, so I will do it.
we got the drone flying overhead. I guess it'll be videoing the senior night festivities or activities. For the seniors, you know, it's a pretty emotional night. I remember my senior night. It was 30 some odd years ago, but there's certain things you don't forget when you wear the orange and black and play sports here, and you know all your different senior nights. It's even more so, I guess, as a parent. I went through it last year with my youngest son, Felix. He was a senior last year, and it's pretty emotional to go through all that as a parent. I don't remember being that emotional as a senior because you just don't grasp it as much. I guess you're young and says tomorrow's always a new day or something, but you know you get to think about it. It's kind of a heavy thing. Well, we're still waiting. I guess it's getting close to time. They should start to break on and start talking about what's going on, but we still got a couple minutes to go. Again, it's senior night. Both teams here, Union's here. They haven't won. We haven't won, so someone's going to get their first victory tonight, and it's going to be who wants it more, basically. Excuse me? I am lonely. I'm just rambling on up here. We have 36 minutes. They're about 36 and a half minutes to game time. We don't have anybody in the middle school stands. It looks like they're not going to head over that way. Maybe some of these youth children or youth players will head over there. We got another camera came up. Now we got a ground level camera right there at the end of the gauntlet of the youth football players. All the coaches are at the 50-yard line. Coach Howard, Coach Candrell, Coach Kopelman. Looks like Mrs. Bunton's down there for the. Oh, here we go.
Senior night at Dutchmen. Tonight we'll be introducing seniors from the football, band, cheer, and cross-country teams. Our first football senior is Logan Bailey. Logan is the son of Lisa and Roger Bailey of Owensville. Logan plans to attend a four-year college to become a nutritionist. His favorite memory is winning a district championship freshman year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first appearance on the mic in a while, but I'm going to mic set up for you guys so you can try to hear the PA speaker here. I'll have it going in just a second.
Next, we have Xavier Bayless. Xavier is the son of Jesse and Jeremy Bayless of Gerald. Xavier plans to attend ECC for 2 years and then transfer to S&T to finish his education in engineering. His favorite memory is getting to spend every day with his little brother on the field. Next is Braden Brandt. Braden is the son of Ashley Brandt of Owensville and Travis Brandt of Bell. Braden plans to attend a trade school. His favorite memory is when Connor votes prayers before the games. Next is Andrew Brown. Andrew is the son of Jacob and Rachel Brown of Owensville. Andrew plans to attend Lynn State Tech for HVAC. His favorite memory is the team prayers before games. Next is Zayden Gates. Zayden is the son of Amy Aubuchon of Owensville. Zayden plans to attend college and continue his football career. His favorite memory is getting his first high school touchdown of his career. Next is Jaden Gerleman. Jaden is the son of Mike and Michelle Gerleman of Owensville. Jaden plans to go to State Tech and use his A+ on Ag Business or go straight to the Union after high school. He plans to live life to his fullest, keep a strong work ethic, and build a family and settle down on a family farm. His favorite memory is freshman year winning districts. Next we have Landon Loesch. Landon is the son of Adam and Misty Loesch of Owensville. Landon plans to become an electrician or an electrical engineer after high school. His favorite memory is being a first-year football player and getting to start for the first time ever on a Friday night against Eldon.
Sam, do you recognize a lot of these kids?
I do recognize a few of them.
Next
sure.
is Connor Vogt. Connor is the son of Lester and Karen
Cat
Vogt
kids
of Roseville.
and whatnot. You know, that's
Connor plans to attend college of the Ozarks.
and the cross country kids all know more of them as they come up.
And then work into
Absolutely.
administration.
I know a couple of the band kids.
He led the whole team in prayer before every game.
Connor, he's one of my TV studio students. For anybody back home watching, he does a great job here at our school.
I didn't catch who his parents were, but are they from Gerald? I think.
Next is Timothy Winterbauer II.
Not sure.
Timothy is the son of Linda Winterbauer and the late Tim Winterbauer, and Gary Jarvis of Gerald. Timmy plans to attend a 4-year university and gain his Bachelor's of Business Administration to pursue a career in e-commerce. While in college, he also plans to audition for many films to hopefully make it on the big screen one day. His favorite memory is singing the school song after any win, big or small. There is no better feeling than singing to the crowd who comes to support you every Friday.
Man, Timmy, he's a funny guy.
He seems like a really good kid. I know. I guess Holly knows him a little bit. You know, she always roots for him no matter what he's doing.
Yeah, he puts a lot of effort into everything he does, and he's a very passionate guy.
Well, that's good. I mean, you got to have that kind of passion in life.
Absolutely.
Our first band
we're going to
senior
band
is
now.
Owen Binkholder. Owen is the son of Angie and Dustin Binkholder of Owensville. Owen plans to attend the University of Missouri-Columbia and get a degree in fisheries and wildlife sciences. Then attend Conservation Academy to become a conservation agent. His favorite band memory is leading all of the students into the gym for pep assemblies and leading the football team onto the field before their games.
Man, Big O, he's another one. A lot of these kids are my TV studio students. Big O does a good job. He actually just did a podcast the other day with the one and only Will the Thrill Johnson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Next
it was
is Bailey
cool to have him.
I bet
Bailey
that
is
was
the daughter
a
of
good
Shauna
one.
and Justin
Yes.
Dare of Owensville. Bailey plans to go to Missouri State University to get a degree in music education and become a band director. Her favorite memory is freshman year when the band was singing Bohemian Rhapsody on the bus going to a competition. Next is Aiden Depew. Aiden is the son of Bethany Harmon of Gerald and Travis Depew of O'Fallon. Aiden plans to either save up some money or go to Len Tech to do something with computers. His favorite memories are the bus rides home when everyone is either sleeping or extremely energetic. Next is Delaney Heflin. Delaney is the daughter of Mark and Holly Heflin of Owensville. Delaney plans to attend ECC to gain a degree in art, then start a tattoo apprenticeship to gain her full tattooing license. Her favorite memory is getting 10th place out of 9 bands last year at finals in Potosi. Next is Hunter Lang. Hunter is the son of Shannon and Ron Lag of Owensville. Hunter plans to use A+ to attend East Central College, then transfer to Missouri State, majoring in business administration. His favorite memory was dunking on Mr. Orff after finals at Potosi sophomore year. Next is Ashley Shaw. Ashley is the daughter of Brandon and Renee Shaw of Owensville. Ashley plans to attend Central Methodist University to major in early childhood education and minor in performing arts. Her favorite memory is when Mr. Orff came into the guard to use their broken mirror to make sure his toupee was in check for a band performance. Next is Jaden Stewart. Jaden is the son of Chrissy Stewart of Owensville and Javon Stewart of Marthasville. Jaden plans to attend college for track and become a travel nurse. His favorite memory is when the kids went to park close to some houses and an old man yelled at them for trespassing. Next is Kiana Waymeyer. Kiana is the daughter of Brian Waymeyer of Rosebud and Diana Waymeyer of Owensville. Kiana plans to become a psychologist and go to college at Southwest Baptist University and minor in sociology and major in physiology. Her favorite memory is when Mr. Orff walked into the color guard storage room and pointed to his head and said, "What is this?" She replied with a bald spot. Our last band senior is Jaden Zelch. Jaden is the son of Casey Dia of Owensville and Luke Zelch of Rosebud. Jaden plans to attend the University of Central Missouri for music technology. With this degree, he intends to become a music producer. His favorite memory from marching band and is his first competition. He was so nervous to perform on a field other than our own, but he performed better than he ever has. Later that day, learning that they took second place, he was overjoyed and will never forget that feeling. Next, we have cheer. We have Olivia Gibson. Olivia is the daughter of Jason Gibson of Owensville and Amber Kreider of Owensville. Olivia plans to enroll in a 2-year academic program focusing on pre-dentistry and achieve a degree in this field. After completing this foundational education, her career will be directed towards becoming a dental hygienist. Her most cherished memory from her time in cheer was when all the cheerleaders got to stay in Columbia and cheer for our girls' basketball team. Stunting on the Mizzou court during the Final Four playoffs will forever be remembered. In addition, the student body formed a large, engaged crowd. It is a moment she will never forget.
All right, all the extra noise you guys are hearing too is just from the mic up here at the press box. We can't eliminate all the noise.
It's crowd noise.
Yeah, crowd noise. Makes you feel like you're here.
We have our cross-country seniors. First, we have Xavier Bayless. Xavier is the son of Jesse and Jeremy Bayless of Gerald.
Xavier does a dual sport, so he runs
for 2 years
football and
transferred
runs
to
cross
S&T
country.
to finish his education in engineering. His favorite memory was getting to experience the whole sport with his best friend, Kyle Bowman.
I think it's really cool what they're doing with the kids here as they walk down. It's really neat.
It is neat that I've never seen that done before. Football's much bigger. They're able to do that kind of stuff. Have these youth football players and it's like little. I'm not sure if there's girl football players that might play some flag football at that age. They're
Next
out there
is Kyle
too.
Bowman. Kyle's the son of Melissa and Gary Bowman of Owensville.
Kyle's a force to be reckoned with.
His favorite memory is all the overnight stays for cross country.
He's pretty hyped up.
He's hyped up. This is he likes a good crowd.
He does. He loves to perform. No doubt about that.
Good. He's a good kid. He's one of Felix's best buddies. As they ran and so.
He's done a lot with TV Studio as well. We've been very fortunate. He's very outgoing, so TV Studio works very, very well for Kyle.
Last year, that
the
breakout or the
outbreak.
Yeah. He was very instrumental in that show. That was great.
Yeah, they had maybe too much fun.
Playing ultimate frisbee with the cross country team.
Oh, this is Allie Daniels. First year running cross country.
If you don't know anything about the girls cross country team right now, they are a force to be reckoned with. They had so without Allie in the last meet, they had 4 girls like in the top 7 in the Herman meet.
Next we have Abby Gibson. Abby is the daughter of David and Melinda Gibson of Owensville.
Abby just signed on a letter of intent to run at William Woods.
To get her degree in social work.
Yes, which is really exciting because that's where her sister goes.
McKinley goes there. Yes.
Was getting the Golden Compass Award with Hannah and going the wrong way on an easy run.
The Golden Compass Awards.
Man, Abby, I got to coach her in middle school cross country, and man, she is a tough kid, as tough as they come. You see the emotion there. I think it's just because she cares so much.
Absolutely.
That's her and Eileen, 2 girls that I don't think I ever saw take a day off, ever. Didn't matter how tired or how bad they felt.
We have Tone Kuchera. Tone is the daughter of Amy and John Estes of Owensville and Eleonora and Laser Kuchera of Kosovo. Tone plans to go to law school, travel the world, and help people. Her favorite memory from cross country is on the first day of school, where she got to meet everyone on the team and spend the whole afternoon with them like she's known them forever, and it made her feel welcome and have a great start to high school.
Tony is our foreign exchange student this year. We have 3, and Tony just happens to be one of them. She's in my accounting class, and she's an absolutely fantastic person. Love hearing all the things she brings from her home country.
Elena is the daughter of Kent and Janice Levish of Gerald.
Elena Levish, okay.
Elena plans to attend a 1-year program at Healing Arts Center for massage therapy. Her favorite memory from cross country was freshman year after their night race in Memphis when they all got laid up in a closed supermarket parking lot at 12 a.m. for an hour trying to find out where to go for dinner with 40 kids.
See a lot of emotion from those
the girls.
kids.
The girls
Next
are.
is Eileen Lindberg. Eileen is the daughter of Mary Lindberg of Owensville and Elvin Lindberg of Sullivan. Eileen plans to attend a university and did a degree in exercise science to become an athletic trainer. Her favorite memory was crossing the finish line freshman year at state and seeing that she had broken the women's 5K school record.
That right there might be, you can make an argument, greatest athlete in Owensville High School history. That's how great of an athlete Eileen Lindberg has been.
Her all-state appearances.
Yeah.
To count them all, I'd have to think about it, but
Next is Jaden
she's
Stewart.
got several all-state accolades.
Going for the
Vaughn
fourth
Stewart
meet
of
this year in
Jaden
cross
plans
country
to
for
attend
sure.
college for track and become a travel nurse.
And
His
I
favorite memory is after a
believe in,
cross-country race in Memphis
track as well.
when they couldn't
Yeah.
find anywhere to eat until 2 a.m., so there were 40 hungry kids in a parking lot.
Jaden's another one that's dual, not really dual sporting band and cross country, but he's involved.
Yes, Jaden, he does a lot with the drama club as well. Always extremely positive. Always
Our
extremely
last
positive.
senior is
Love
Bryn
talking
Wright.
with that kid. He's
Bryn
a
is the
good
daughter
kid.
of Shannon and Leron Wright of Owensville. Bryn plans to attend a 4-year university to study finance or health science. Her favorite memory is when Coach Dave gave up racing her in the time trial with 1 lap left because he knew he would get frustrated if she beat him.
Anybody that came to Herman and saw Bryn run for the first time, holy smokes. I think she was in 3rd place for a good majority of that race. And I think she finished in 4th or 5th.
4th. She was in 4th.
4th, yeah.
I didn't get to go, but I kept up with the stats. I wish I could have went, but I love watching the Herman race. That's a good course.
It is.
Challenging course.
That girls cross country team, they got a chance to do something very special this year. I know it's not maybe a ball sport that's talked about quite as much, but they have a chance to be an all-state team, and all-state teams in Owensville don't happen very often.
No, not that's for sure. Any of you listeners out there, if you have young women, young ladies that's a sport they should really get into. It's in cross country and football, and they should do sports in general.
Absolutely. That just happens to be one that it teaches you so many life lessons too, Sam.
Absolutely.
Getting to coach it, you get to see these kids in a light where they are pushing themselves to the limits, literally. And a lot of times they're doing it when nobody's watching. They have to because there ain't people lining the entire course.
No, that's true. I've seen it all. Being involved with it since Felix was in 7th grade, and cross country was a foreign sport to me. I had no idea what to expect from that whenever he wanted to run it. But yeah, you get on the course and you see walkers.
Oh yeah.
But you see it in college too, and that was what was surprising to me.
Really?
Oh yes.
That actually does surprise me. I would not have guessed that, but you're pushing yourself to the limit. At some point, the body's going to tell you to stop.
Well, and of course, ideally, if the temperatures are 65 degrees, that's a great temperature to run in. If it's 90, your body doesn't like that as much. It's a lot harder on you.
Right.
Right. So yeah, they got a big meet here on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you've never been to a cross-country meet and you'd like to, we do have a cross-country meet on Tuesday here in Owensville this week, and that's our last meet until we get to conference. So the season's really winding down, but cross-country always runs a long time because we don't ever stop running at conference. You got districts and then sectionals, correct? Or
no, districts and state.
It goes straight.
You go straight to
track
state.
Does sectionals.
Track does sectionals. Cross country does not. But yeah.
Right.
So if you qualify in your district, you qualify for state.
Right. Absolutely. So we've got a little bit of time here before kickoff. We're going to go ahead and pull up the scoreboard. We've got a new scoreboard operator tonight. Very excited. Miss Ariana Robson is helping us out. We've got a full crew tonight. My teacher heart is extremely happy. Got a lot of kids that are wanting to get involved, wanting to be a part, volunteer some time, things like that. So here's what viewers at home need to know. Wait just a second, Ari. I got control of the mouse for a second. Here's what the viewers at home need to know. This cannot happen. You're good now, Ari. This cannot happen without a large squad of people. We've got 2 people on the press box, and James Cooper and Bernardo Andrade. They're the ones going to be running the cameras from up there. The camera that you see right now, this is being manned by Allie Kibler. She is a senior in my TV studio class. She's our field camera that is going to be able to give you some on-field views that you really don't see unless you're a player or coach standing on the sideline. And then if Granite could flip over to the drone view, we also have a drone view that we'll go to quite often tonight. Drone is something new as far as the broadcast is concerned, but something that we're really excited to show you. You get to see some plays from some very interesting angles that you normally wouldn't see. Well, no, you would never see. No one's ever hanging out up there. So you've never watched Dutchman football this way because, well, nobody's been watching it this way. But very thankful to have all them. And then the person that's switching these cameras right now is Mr. Granite Miles. Very excited to have Sam Guerrero back here in the press box with us this week.
Hello.
And then Coach Dave is back. He's been gone for a couple weeks with cross country. That's why we've had, Ryan Hampton, Sam Guerrero, people helping fill in. And I'm excited to have all 3 of us on mics tonight because I have to get off mic quite often to help with cameras and a variety of different things. But
that'll help out a lot because I don't talk a whole lot unless I'm talked to. But I see we have 41. Nope, we lost a couple. We were at 41 a minute ago, but now we're back down to 38. Viewers, so
thanks to everybody tuning in. I assume once the game gets going, usually we have a few more. And here's what I will always say: I enjoy having some conversation back and forth with the people who are that are our viewers. If you have something that you want to say, if you're from Union, we try to push this out on Facebook to the the What's Up Union Mo. I think that's your guys' community talk page. That's where I posted it in there. We always flood it in our Owensville pages for the school, for the teams, the band, the Owensville Mo Talk, which is our community page. Let as many people know as we possibly can, so that way, if there's somebody that can't make it, you guys can join in. But like I was saying a second ago, we really, really love it if you guys join in on the chat. If you got something to say, or if you want to see something, let us know, and we can direct a camera that way. Also, people from other towns. We've had a lot of good conversations with Eldon, Park Hills, letting us know about some of their all-time great players, some things about their school that's interesting. We're here to talk about it all, guys. And every now and then, Coach Dave and I even start rambling about fantasy football. So depending on how the game goes, you never know what we're going to get into.
And we do try to make it as nonpartisan as we can, but we are hometown people up in this booth, but we do recognize good play on both sides of the ball. So we won't badmouth Union or the opposing team at all. We love good football, and so that's what we look for.
Absolutely, and I guess to echo that, I will also say that we try to expect that out of the people in the comments too. Just keep it civil here, and enjoy the game, enjoy the camaraderie, enjoy the conversation from people from different towns. It's all in good competition here. And now it's coming to be one of my favorite parts of the night. Band plays the national anthem as the color guard raises the colors, and we have the football team run out onto the field. So, Coach, I got a headset right here for you. That you are in number 4 right now, so can you hear us, Coach?
I can hear you.
I can hear you back.
Hey, Coach, we saw some emotion from the cross-country runners.
We were trying to get Eileen to cry. Okay.
She's a brick wall, dude.
Yeah, she's down. Okay, but I did get a picture of her smiling. Haven't got that too often. I love that kid to death. I love all that whole team, and but she's so stoic, and I caught her smiling, so I got a picture. I'm gonna put that on Facebook, and then all the other ones were crying.
To be that stoic, I feel like or to be that tough, I feel like you have to have some stoicism.
Yes.
Stoicism?
Yeah. No, that's the right word.
Okay.
She's like the Terminator.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. No, she got down there. The other ones were all crying, and she's like, "I'm about to cry, but I'm not going to." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're not going to." But I was hoping.
Your Owensville Dutchmen.
You might notice that the voice on the PA tonight's a little bit different. That is Chad Watkins, I believe.
At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's colors are presented by members of the Bledsoe Bulis Post 6133 of Owensville, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, your national anthem.
Go Dutchmen.
Let's tee it up.
So, Coach Dave, while you were gone, they did change up their walkout song, at least last time.
Yeah, I heard the sirens are coming back.
Yes, that's what it was last time. So I guess we'll wait and see what it is tonight. Because before it was Metallica.
You know, okay, so I'm not a hard rocker. I think you probably would like Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like Metallica, but there's something about the siren that I actually really, really like. I went down to watch a Salem basketball game to do a scouting thing with Hannah for the girls' basketball once, and they played this song called Atomic Bomb. And this was back whenever Chimo from Mexico was here as a foreign exchange student.
Okay.
He was in my Algebra 2 class. I played that every single day. And he always would walk in. He'd play Atomic Bomb. And I'm like, I'm doing it. Let's go. So I am all about having some good walk-up song that just, like, triggers that gut feeling. I could do that all day long.
I didn't know you had walk-up songs to math class.
We do. You got to bring your game face.
You've never been to Coach Dave's math class.
I guess. I kind of regret being 30 years older than you guys.
Well, I will tell you, you got to, like, in today's society, it's so hard to get kids to want to do anything. And math, like, I chose the wrong profession because it's math and cross-country. Those are
hard things to get people to do.
Hey, everybody hates math. Everybody hates running, but I'm going to try to motivate you to do them. And sometimes it takes a little bit of...
Worked on me.
Hey, I'm happy, man. I'd like to think that it worked on Coach Howard, too. You know, it's wonderful watching people, like, actually embrace that challenge. And I think, when you can get a kid to buy in just because you play this song called Atomic Bomb every day, like, it's amazing. And Chimo, I loved having Chimo in class. He was great for me. And I did the same thing with our Italian foreign exchange student last year, or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It was awesome. It was really awesome. And I can hear the drums.
Here they come. Let's go ahead and turn up the crowd volume here. You guys can hear a little bit more.
Hit that solo. Let's go. Get that, Mr. Lang.
He can play the toms, that's for sure.
There's nobody better than Connor Vogt to carry that flag.
Oh, yeah. That guy does everything with a lot of passion.
Yes, sir.
We need sideline to sideline football tonight, boys. Here we go.
I got the goosebumps, dog. There they go. Ooh, I got it up my back. Oh, let's go. Oh. I got goosebumps all the way down my legs, dude. I'm not kidding.
All right, that is... Oh, my gosh. 1 second.
Hey, do you have the KU tickets yet? I mean, I'm so happy to... Do you really? Oh. Well, we got some alumni here hanging out in the press box. Ayla Schmanke and Mackenzie Pig showed up. So Mr. T's off for just a second. And you've passed? What's up? I mean, that's saying something. Okay, so we just found out one of them has not attended a single stats class this semester, but she is still passing her test. So, and Allie told me she is the only kid in her stats class that got 100% on her test.
I am taking calculus, and I'm...
Okay. So Ayla might not be having the same success, but, oh.
My team, who teaches the whole class, is like 23, and I'm like, Ben?
Wow. You know him by his first name. I mean, you should be able to get...
Ben. I'm like, I know Ben.
Wow.
She knows Ben.
I love it when alumni come back and give us these stories. 2 years ago at basketball, actually last basketball season, the Hendricks twins and Anna Heibrink, they came back and talked to us as well. I can't wait for Felix to come back and tell me some stories about his... we took college algebra last year together, and I hope he comes back and says, hey, that was really helpful.
Well, I hope he does too.
Yeah, it's so awesome whenever any alumni come back and have conversations, but even better when they come back with like success stories and are able to tell you just how much it's benefited them doing stuff. And
Well, apparently he's doing okay in school. I've asked him, so.
Hey, well.
He's a man of many words.
Well, and that's the crazy thing. Like, educational records are out of your hands unless he signs them over to you after, when you get to college. And so, mom and dad holding a thumb on you in high school, they see everything. Now you go to college, nothing.
Yeah, I asked him, how's it going? Good.
Yep, that sounds about right. That's
He's got to meet tomorrow in Winfield, Kansas. So he's
okay. Well, I hope it's flat.
I don't know what it's like down there.
Okay.
So Holly's headed down there right now. So she's.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were going to have to be gone for that.
I got to work tomorrow night. So.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long day.
I would not want that one.
So.
Hey, it was good seeing you two.
So yeah, I'm home. She's headed down there. I don't know. I'll expect a text somewhere probably around 10, 11 where that she got down there.
That's what, probably about a 5-hour drive, 6 hours?
5.5, 6 hours, somewhere around there, yeah.
So we got our captains, Timmy Winnebauer, Jaden Gerleman, Zayden Gates, and 25, that is, why am I blanking?
Bailey.
Logan Bailey, thank you. I knew it was an L.
Off there for a second. I appreciate a good surprise from former students, though.
That's what I was saying. I love it when alumni come back and are able to give us, I heard him say the accounting class.
Yes,
and so what you've done has made an impact. And
well, Ayla, so she took my accounting class 2 years ago. So she's a little rusty,
yeah.
But she's been texting me questions about accounting, and I appreciate that. Even if you took my class and you need some help later on, shoot me a message. I'll be more than happy to try to help you.
That's what I've been telling kids all the time. It's like, once that you graduate, but that doesn't mean the door closes.
No, not at all. Oh. Wait just a second. Also, while you're here, I wish I would have done this a second ago. Stay here for a second, Ayla. I'm stealing your mouse over there. Hey, stay here for a second.
Hey, welcome, John Gasca. Good seeing you on the chat there. Hope you're doing all well, all good down in Florida.
Stay here. As we're getting going here, I always like to try to let you guys see what we're talking about because it gets kind of confusing. I'm taking the mouse for a second. Hey, Ayla, you want to give a good wave? Well, it was really awkward, Ayla, because I just pulled myself away. But this is who we were talking to, and Mackenzie. But Mackenzie's not up here right now, so yeah.
Yeah, she's so my wife is a KU.
I'm getting Coach Dave some KU basketball tips right now.
My wife's a big KU fan, and I can't say that too loudly, so please, anybody that hates KU, do not come after us. But we just like KU basketball because that's where she was kind of from, and Ayla was going there, so that was a hot conversation that we had every day. I'm like, if you get there, I need tickets, because going to the Fog is something that she has dreamed of, and I will be husband number one forever if I get that. So I will reach out to you. Thank you. And another reason why you want to be a teacher, kids are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay? Hannah, if you're not watching this, sorry.
Dave's putting in the work.
I am.
Dave is putting in the work right now.
We are coming up.
He's using his connections. He's being resourceful.
We have a 5-year anniversary coming up in July.
Oh,
okay.
In July.
In July. So
I think a KU basketball game would be.
Can you give an anniversary 6 months early?
Yeah,
you can do whatever
you want.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
I'm new to this, 5 years. I haven't been there long enough, but
27 years today.
I'm sure.
Oh, happy anniversary!
Thank you.
I did not
happy
know
anniversary, honey.
Hey, okay, you're an 11. I'm 7-11. You're 10-11. I like it, Sam. That's a good day of the year to get married on.
11, day of 11.
Yeah, I like it. So
right,
yeah,
here we go. Looks like we lost the toss, or maybe we won the toss and chose to kick off first.
We're gonna be honest with you guys. We were excited about alumni coming back, but we are here and we want to go out of this game with the win. One team is coming out with the win tonight, and they're going to enter the win column, and we're going to be on top of this.
Somebody's going to leave ecstatic tonight.
Yes, sir.
And that looks like it was Lex Mosler on the kickoff this time.
Pick it up on about the 23.
Oh, he's got a lane.
Speedy Union player.
They're going to go down at the 45.
I had 89 on that, maybe?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My soda wet
That's
this.
okay.
Sam, do you got one over there?
A soda?
No.
89 for us would be Losh.
For them, the return man at 89 was Alonzo Gregory Jr. And we'll take turns on the play-by-play here throughout the night. Who wants to do play-by-play first?
You.
You want me to go first?
Yep, you're
okay,
good at it.
I'll take play-by-play here on the first drive, as I hope if you see the drone flying across.
Yeah, getting over there fast, right?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't smash a light pole. All All right, quarterback is in the shotgun. Got a man in motion to his left. He's going to fake the handoff to that man in motion. He's going to take it upfield. He's got a lot of green here. That's not what the Dutchmen want to start the game, as he gets to about the 44-yard line for a first down.
We had an outside guy going there, coming in, and he just barely went away from that shoestring tackle. I mean, we could have took him out at the line, but just barely a little bit too outside.
Going to a no huddle, up tempo.
Bring it on. This is confusion.
Switching some linemen around. Holy smokes, that was I don't know what the heck just happened there, if I'm being honest.
Heavy trip.
But they're in the
right.
shotgun with number 53. That is not a quarterback.
Who took him out? Is that Bailey? Logan Bailey going in, almost took the sack.
Yes.
So they might have been getting a little too cute with it there. That will look like a lineman dropped back to play quarterback. Yeah, 53 is back on the line now, so.
That's interesting.
4 wideouts.
I like the creativity. Still in the shotgun. This time they got a running back in the backfield. That running back steps behind the quarterback. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback is going to just hand it off to that running back.
Oh, we wrapped him up. Tim Winnebauer.
Nice. Good
in the back.
Way to be quick, Timmy. Way to be quick.
Going to be a pickup of about 2 yards, make it about 3rd and 8 for the Union Wildcats.
Can I tell you how excited I am about having Granite on camera concerns and Ari up here running scoreboard?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Guys, we have the best setup tonight. Let's go.
All right, and the ball is snapped. They
Pressure.
ran three different
Pressure.
quarterbacks back there, I think, already.
Oh!
That one is going to touch
Incomplete.
the ground. It's going to be a long 4th down here, 4th and about 9. I guess I was wrong earlier, 1-yard gain.
Logan Bailey had his hand out. If he was – actually, that's not Logan Bailey, is it?
That was
35, maybe Liam
55.
55, is that Liam Rasmussen?
I'm going to turn the play-by-play over. That is Primal Cyan. That is one of our guys on the
Yeah,
road.
Liam Rasmussen.
Bernardo. I'm going to go get him a battery. I'll be right back.
Sam, you want him?
I'll take it now.
All right.
All right, they're in Union's in punt formation. We got one man back. I can't tell if that's Chase Crosby, maybe.
It looks like Chase, I do believe. I caught a glimpse of a 6.
It's let it go. He let it go. It's going. It's going to die.
Oh,
about,
get in the zone. Get in the end zone.
There
Oh,
it is. Made it to the end zone. So it's touchback. Dutchman will start on the 20-yard line.
I tell you, that punt actually, surprisingly, it made me nervous there for
Well,
a
it
second.
looked like it was going to check up.
Yeah.
It actually bounced 10 yards, and it looked like it was going to stop at any second. But
That would not be the spot we want to start the game at, on the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Woo!
Well, it looks like most of our starts this year we've scored first.
Yes. I'm almost positive it's like every game.
Every game we almost score first, and then but we don't do much after. So we got to figure out a way to keep that momentum going from the first drive. Handoff up the middle. Looks like it went nowhere. Maybe a loss of 2.
Yeah, that was a shutdown quick. It looked like they kind of stacked that line. Looked like they were reading that run play all the way through.
They might have had a good scouting report. It looks like they got some decent size on their line. Looks like they're kind of quick too, but
yeah, I feel like they look big, but like not tall big, like more
stocky.
Yeah.
I'd say that's what I kind of see too.
Which that might be a line that we like to go against here.
We got 2 men spread at the top of the screen here. Looks like quarterback keeper going nowhere. Looks like we lost another yard.
And they're stacking 5 guys on that line. They have 4 linemen, and then they're bringing a backer up, or maybe it's the defensive back on the far left side. So they're putting 5 on there and sending everything to the left side.
It looks like it'd be good for some quick slants or something along the sideline would be a good play for us to run here.
You know, and that's what I liked whenever we had Charlie in there. A real quick receiver cutting across the middle opens things up. And, again, they're stacking 5 guys on the line.
They're expecting run.
Bringing a 6th.
Roll out.
And that's a screen. Oh!
We had a man open. That was
It was intended for number 5, Stephen Buttmeyer.
No, I'm gonna correct it. I think that was intended for Logan Bailey. It went over Bailey into Budmeyer's hand. It looked like Steve was out there for a block.
Okay, Steve looked like he had the best chance to catch that
I
ball,
1,000% agree.
That makes sense. If it was a screen pass, you're right. The underneath guy was Logan Bailey, and then Buttmeyer had been set up for the block. But now it looks like we're going to have to punt.
If Steve could have got that other hand on it, that would have been a great play to maybe pick up 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't know that we would have got the first down, but you don't know it.
Oh!
Oh, wow, that is not
There's
good for our
going
punt.
to be
Throws a flag!
roughing the punter.
Roughing the kicker will give the Dutchman a first down more than likely. 84, that's Budnick, right?
Yes. That's a hard one to call as the official. Like,
He thought about it. It looked like
Yeah.
he was reaching for his pocket, but he kind of hesitated there. But
And I guess
there was no contact made with the ball.
right.
I mean, it is probably the proper call.
Yeah, I want to say that the rule is if there is contact with the ball, then it can't be a roughing the kicker.
Okay.
That is correct. So there was no contact with the ball. But it was they were in the backfield very fast.
Yes.
They have a very good penetration with their defensive line.
I want to give a quick shout out here to John Gaskell. Why not 4 wideouts, 4 tight ends working well for a battered Kansas City Chiefs offense? Yeah, you're right. The Chiefs do run a lot of tight ends up there, that's for sure.
We're stacked in the box like we're going to run the ball.
Put a man in motion.
It's a rollout.
There we go. Zayden Gates.
Zayden Gates. Nice pickup of about 14.
That's going to get the ball to about midfield. I'm going to imagine that our drone flyer probably is going to fly to the other side of the field, either this play or next. At some point, that's what we're going to see happen. But Dutchmen are moving the ball here on this first drive after getting that little bit of help on that penalty.
Yeah, at first it looked like we were kind of stalled out on that trying to run the ball play, and now we started moving those screen passes in and those cut across real quick, and it's working.
All right, looks like Adams got a running back set up behind him. The ball is snapped. He does give it to that running back, who is Logan Bailey, pushed forward for about 2 yards.
Ooh.
Did the ball come out, or did?
No, we had a little extracurricular there with a blocker to one of our guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, we lost a shoe.
You probably want that in football.
Yes, I would imagine so.
I would not want to be running around without a shoe.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's our typical setup there with 2 wide receivers out and then everybody else on that line. Just go, and then we're running to the left side. Ooh.
All right, we got a full box here. Nobody lined up wide. We got one running back in the backfield. Got a man in motion. It's going to be handed off to Chase Crosby. He's going to get
Good stiff arm.
almost get to the
just shy of the
sticks.
first down. Looks like he's got about pickup of about 7 there. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short, maybe a yard short.
And we've talked about this a lot on the broadcast. I've talked with Coach Dave. I've talked with Sam here a lot. This is a territory that pretty much no matter what, even if we don't pick it up here, I think we'd probably go for it.
We go for it. That's the game anymore. It's a 4-down game if you cross the 50-yard line.
Right.
Yeah, if it's short, for sure.
Yeah.
Very similar to that, hey, let's shoot threes in basketball.
Yeah.
Get more points if you can. Take the
to the
risk.
wide side, the Dutchman split out 2 wide receivers, and it looks like
Quarterback
Adams going to keep it himself.
I think he got it. He got to the line of gain of 40.
Progress. Yeah, it looks like where they're marking him is ahead of that 40, so yeah.
Yep, official marks it, first down. Let's reset them and let's go.
Let's get 4 more. Let's go. Here we go.
I do get a little bit nervous with that quarter. Anytime the quarterback runs, I get nervous.
Well, it's such a dynamic change to the game if the quarterback has to leave for injury.
Right.
Or for being tired. I mean, that's a big, big change. As you see the drone now, they're going to fly to that opposite side of the field to be able to give us a angle of the offense on the side of the field that they're actually on.
I love the fact that they actually drive it over to the left so they're off the play zone.
Yes.
They're like above the track doing it. All right, we got 3 on the right.
Here we're spread. Oh.
Ooh, looks like
What do we got? What do we got?
I don't know if it was on 45, though, for us. Jaden Gerleman. They both kind of moved.
Well, they're calling offsides on Union.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I saw the same thing you did, Coach.
Yeah, I saw Jaden move. I saw Chase move, and I was like, well, offsides. Back us up.
Thanks to everybody that's joined us here in the viewers. Looks like we've climbed a little bit here. We're now at 72 viewers. Again, for all those that are watching from home, if you guys want to chime in the chat, we'd love to hear from you guys in the chat, and we will definitely talk about it here on air as long as we keep it appropriate. Then we'll talk about whatever you guys are thinking about. Dutchmen get back to the line here. Looks like they're going stacked box again. They don't have anybody split out wide, but we do have a couple wide receivers in tight.
$5 as somebody goes in motion.
And you'd get $5.
Thank you.
It's going to be Logan Bailey, I think.
Coming up.
Jaden Gerleman.
Jaden Gerleman.
Picks up the first down.
Yes, sir.
I think. I hope.
Just right at the 30. There should be might be inches to go. Nope, they're giving them the first. Here we go.
How about for this next play, we have Granite give us the aerial cam so you guys can see a play develop from up high. We can see if they split them out wide and see them move down the field.
What do you say, Granite? You want to go aerial?
Looks like we got a timeout, water timeout maybe on the field. I don't know what they blew the whistle for something. I don't know what it was.
Those are my favorite. Back at the beginning of the season when they have to call those because of the heat acclimation.
Yeah.
We just get confused up here.
Well, they didn't do water, so it must have been a clock issue or something. I don't know.
So on this particular play, we do not have any wide receivers split out wide. Again, it's a tight box. We got a man in motion. But it is going to be a pass play, so we got something.
Oh, we got it open, Steve Budd.
Go, Steve, go.
Come on, Stevie. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, boys.
Out at about the 3-yard line, looked like.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and I need to hit the replay button here.
Hey, I'm hiding it on you.
All right, I did hit it. We'll see. I'll try to. Actually, kind of forgot about this.
So Steve did a great cross route there and just got right behind the linebacker on defense. Their safeties were shading to the right, and Steve was there.
Looks like we're on about the 2,
Just
maybe?
put a jump ball out here for Chase Crosby.
I think we're going to run it up the gut.
Challenge him.
We're going to run it. Adam Wilson's in.
That's going to be the first Dutchman score of the evening. First
Let's
points
go.
on the board. Dutchmen take an early lead here in the first quarter by a score of 6-0. They're sending the kicker, Mr. Lex Mosler, out to see if he can put an extra one on the board.
I'm happy to see Adam get that after a great pass, getting able to run that thing in. You know, you've done a great job handing the ball off, passing the ball. Let's go. Keep it up.
All right, and the always adventurous extra point, high school extra point.
We got our handsman, Zayden Gate, for the snap hold. And
And it's
whistle.
right, split through the uprights.
yeah, I heard that whistle too, but I don't know what it was for.
I don't either.
I'm going to bet Allie Kibler gets us down here to our cheerleaders. You're going to have Dutchman cheerleaders playing the fight song. I'll turn up the crowd noise.
Looks like a pretty nice crowd that showed up here tonight. Even the Union side's filled up a little bit more than what it was before the game.
I'm not going to lie, I do love the fight song. See Brendan Crammy there waving the orange and black flag. He's always very active here at our sporting events. It's also our whiteout night tonight. That's why you see the home crowd in white.
Except that one black shirt.
I wasn't informed of Whiteout Night, so
I'll be honest, neither was I. I just got lucky and wore a cross-country shirt. Matter of fact, I probably stink really bad because I ran tonight, and let's just keep our noses clean. All right, let's get another boot.
all right, here we go. Kickoff down the middle.
Right up at the 23-yard line. Oh!
Missed tackle. There we go. Got him at about the 40-yard line.
And Alonzo Gregory, whenever he goes on the return, he looks like he's been shot out of a cannon.
He's got some wheels on him.
He does.
You know, that's what the kids were saying about me today playing Ultimate Frisbee.
You look like you were shot out of a cannon.
Every time I went for it. I have some sick turf burns now.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't looked like I've been shot out of a cannon in a real long, long time.
Neither have
Yeah, no one would describe the way I move as shot out of a cannon.
I'm going to be honest, they didn't tell me that, but I'm just pretending I look that way.
Hey, but there was a time.
There was a
There was
time.
a time.
I mean, we are immortalized on the back of some T-shirts, okay?
That's true. That is true.
All right, let's go, defense.
All right, they're in the shotgun here.
Wrap
and-
him up!
Oh, yeah. He
Oh, it's a
held.
QB keeper.
No.
Even fooled us. He's going to be taking that to the house unless Chase Crosby can stop him, and he
Nope.
cannot. That is going to be a long touchdown there for the Union Wildcats, who answer on the very first
Yeah.
play from line of scrimmage.
Sold the fake beautifully.
I feel really stupid.
Yeah, he got me too. Don't
I
feel
was
bad.
so excited that we sacked him.
So that was 21. Hayden Parmenter, I believe, for Union. Absolutely sold the fake. Got us up here in the box and definitely got the defense on the field. And we'll get to see what Union's place kicker looks like here as they are lining up for the field goal as well. Oh, my goodness. That guy's got a boot. Holy smokes.
You know, I was watching them in warm-ups, and one of their kids had to actually, like, walk outside of the track to go get one of the kicks he had practiced. So I was like, okay, yep, that guy's good.
Let's give our replays a try here. This was the catch on Steve Budd if it actually works from earlier. Yeah, this was the drone shot. You see the completion there to Stephen Budemeyer as he almost works his way into the end zone. Got down there to about the 1 yard line to set up the Adam Wilson 1 yard touchdown run. Shout out to Steve Budemeyer. Great catch and run.
Yep.
Almost found the end zone.
Yeah, I like watching Steve play defense, but I'm also happy that he's able to play both ways and be successful on the offense as well.
Defensively, he's solid.
He corrected me. I guess, Steven, you go back and watch some of these because I've heard you come back and talk to me about some of the stuff that we say on here. I was wrong at one point. I said that I didn't know if this was his first year playing or not because I hadn't heard his name called before, but this is his first year playing varsity football.
Right,
So he's played before. This is his first year playing varsity football. Man, we call his name a lot.
Yeah, I will tell you, if he wasn't playing football, I would be trying to get him out for cross. And
He's an athlete.
Right, I knew he was football. I think you probably –
Look at that kick.
Wow.
So you don't ever see that in high school football, hardly. Not in our area.
No.
He just kicked it out of the back of the end zone, on the fly almost.
87, was he the kicker?
He's very tall as well. That's a big, tall, strong kicker. You can see the drone as it makes its way to the other side of the field here on its journey.
You know, I'm going to tell you that I thought that name sounded kind of familiar, the Hayden
Parmentier.
Yeah, he's an 1186 100-meter guy from Union, and he long jumps 1905, so he's a decent athlete there.
A great shot right down the line there from Allie Kibler.
Here we go, screenplay. Who can you block? Who can you shake?
Oh, wow.
Upended.
Going to get a replay on that one.
Feet over tea kettle there. I mean, that was acrobatic.
But he's up. He's walking.
Yeah.
We're good.
He'll feel that tomorrow, but he's not feeling it right now.
Shout out to Tanya Montgomery in the chat. She says, good evening. Number 70's G-Maul from Kentucky is in the stands tonight. I'm going to assume we're talking about Owensville here. Number 70 would be Mr. Wyatt Shaw. Good to hear from you, Tanya. Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah, I think we've had some family of Wyatts tune in almost every game.
Picked up about 6 on that play.
Ball snapped, and it looks like it's going to get blown up in the backfield. Very lucky that ball didn't end up on the turf.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like it was a little bit low. Maybe I was wrong, but I thought it looked a little low. And
there was a lot going on that play.
I think that was supposed to be handed off, but the play didn't develop, and Logan Bailey, I think, was supposed to get that ball, but I think it just didn't happen, and they were all over.
Yeah, they got in the backfield way too fast before they can even get that thing to develop. All right, the Dutchmen are now facing a 3rd and 9.5, it looks like. It's pretty close to a 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
They got a stacked box again. Not many of them split out so far tonight. Man in motion, going to fake to that man. Looking downfield at the number 5. That's Stephen Budemeyer. No, I was wrong. That's Zayden Gates.
Zayden Gates
Makes the catch on the tip.
That was every bit of offensive to defensive, back to offensive. He had to play defense on the defender because that ball was going to be intercepted, but he popped it up to himself and made the reception.
Absolutely. And, there is something about just getting to watch a team air it out. I love to see that ball go up in the air and see people make a play. And that was a great play there by Zayden. Went up and had a chance and pulled it in.
And that's a little bit that float that we were talking about, just a little bit floaty. But, hey, ultimately, if you got an athlete like Zayden Gates.
Get in his area.
Yep.
And the shotgun, the ball snaps. It's going to be a handoff there to Logan Bailey, who's got some green. Gets brought down by number 33 for the Union Wildcats, which is going to be Trey Ladymon.
4 tough yards there by Logan Bailey. 4 tough yards. He took a little bit of a hit off the turf there when he got brought down, but hard running.
Yeah, Logan, he is a hard-nosed player. He plays a lot of sports here at the high school. I think he wrestles, and I know he plays baseball. He's a tough cookie.
Yeah, he's also, he's one of those guys that just built from the ground up. Solid, muscular. I'm like, dude.
Spends a lot of time in the weight room.
Yes.
All right, ball snapped, and it's going to be another handoff there to Logan Bailey.
It's a little slow to develop in the backfield there. Couldn't really get out. This is a great sideline cam right here.
Absolutely. Allie Kibler is doing a great job on the cam down there, giving us an alternate field level angle as well.
Excuse me. So, if I look at their defensive backs, their safeties, they're short. I'm going to that toss-up and letting Zayden do some more things with it.
Yeah,
Chase Crosby.
I want to see Zayden and Chase tonight really get to open up the field.
Chase Crosby is a sectional qualifying high jump.
Yeah.
Like, send him.
It'll be a screen pass.
Oh, wait a – oh!
Boy, it was going to be a one-handed catch.
Yes. What a highlight reeled that thing. We would have
Yeah,
pressed replay one more time.
That was probably not the exact trajectory you want for that play, but I think that's kind of what he had to do.
Right.
It looked like we had a guy that might have been open in the middle, but when you're getting rushed, get that ball out.
They're very strong on their right-hand side. They come hard from that side.
Excuse me.
All right, looks like we're going to punt here.
They didn't even try to rush it this time.
All right, that punt is going to be inside the 20 for sure. Great kick there by Budnick. Picked up there by Timmy Winterbauer, number 52. Let's go back to that replay from earlier on that Zayden Gates catch. We'll pull it up here.
Up and over. Here we go.
Looks like Granite went to the sky cam for us. You see the ball. It's floated up there in the air. And that's the moment that he comes down with it right there at midfield. Unfortunately, Dutchmen not able to come away with points on this drive as the Union Wildcats take over. See the drone getting back into location here.
All right, let's see if we can keep our eyes on the football now. We got to find out who's got it and float to it, swarm to it.
All right, they gave it up.
It's number 12. That's what I saw.
I'm trying to see who we got on the outside over here.
All right, it looks like that's going to end the first.
No, we still got
got some
2:35
time left here.
Hey, we're getting a timeout?
Must be a timeout on the field or no, looks like there's an injury. We have an injured Dutchman.
Oh, it's our
now.
guy. Okay.
Yeah, we have an injured Dutchman out on the field right now.
Yeah, that
looks like a cramp to me.
It's a 58. Henry Leb, maybe?
Henry Leb looks like he's battling maybe a leg cramp or something there. Hopefully it's something minor and we can get him.
Give him some pickle juice.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things. We did a workout with Allie and Emma 2 years ago in track season, and soccer had a game going on, and we took them to the pain cave. And afterwards, Coach Howard went up and asked if they had any pickles, and they said, "No, we don't have any pickle juice. Pickles. We just ran out the last ones." And he's like, "Well, how much can I get, or how much you want for that jar of pickle juice?" And they're like, "No, just take it. We're just gonna dump it." So we filled up cups, and those girls drank pickle juice afterwards.
It's almost immediate.
I'm not doing it. Me and my roommate back in college, we would actually we would flex our muscles into cramps when we knew we were about to cramp, just to pre-cramp. It's stupid, but we did it. They were like, we love the feeling of accomplishing a hard workout and then cramp it up.
I can think of about a million things I'd rather do than that.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, we were at college. We were stupid, but.
To the 88 viewers that are with us now, we thank you for joining us. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can see we're getting very close to that 1,500 number. That's what we're trying to hit. So help us out. Give us that subscribe. All right, looks like quarterback is under in the shotgun. Hands it off to the running back in the backfield. He's going to be stopped almost at a first down if he didn't get it.
Looks like they're giving it.
Giving it?
Yes, sir.
They marked
Moving
it.
the chains.
Tim Winterbauer, there's another call out of his name.
He's a sideline player too.
Yep, agreed. I love watching Tim work. I mean, he's one of the hardest working kids. He's bounced back from injury, and he's had a couple tweaks here and there, but he fights hard. He works hard. He works his butt off. And he's just a great stinking kid. If I had a class of Timmys, it'd be a loud class. But quarterback snaps, hands it off, shoots up the gut. Tim's back in there. He's helping to tackle there.
He had outside containment, and he saw where the ball went, and he pursued from the backside.
Yeah, we really missed out on having Tim out for track last year, and I'm hoping he comes out senior year and goes out for – I know he's going to wrestle again. I should say I'm almost positive he's going to wrestle again. I want to see him back out for track. That's just a personality that you can do a lot of things with. So they're going to go three receivers, one guy in the backfield with them. Snap in hand.
He's got blockers in front of him. He's going.
Picks up the first down, gets to about the 48-yard line, 47. It's finally taken down by number 5. You guessed it, Mr. Buttermeyer.
Played by number 15, Parker Trader.
Hey, Maddox.
Hit first by number 5, Stephen Buttermeyer.
The refs said you're flying too close to the field when you're crossing.
Wildcats
When
first
you
down.
do it, go behind the lights. Go behind the lights and then go now.
All right.
All right.
They're in the shotgun. Seems like they're almost always in the shotgun. You never see them go under center. Don't
Haven't
see most
seen it
high
either.
school teams.
Right.
Falls on the ground. Picked it up.
We're going to get it. Come on. Oh!
Got to come up on him. Come up on him. There you go. Oh, we got a flag.
That was in
I
the
bet it-
backfield, but
I'm not sure if that's going to be a face mask or maybe a hold. I'm not sure.
Holding. That's what he
And
gave.
he gave him the hold call. So that moves him back.
And maybe that's why it looked like 55 or 52 again, or maybe it was 62. Wasn't able to get there. I don't know who that was. Excuse me. That official's having a conversation with Logan Bailey.
They're going to back him up, I believe. Yep. Still going to be first and
Yeah, I think that
First
was
and
Tim that
15,
got
first
actually
and
held
20.
up.
first and
Yeah, 20. I like that.
yeah, first and 20.
Now, we've talked about this on the broadcast quite a bit in years past, too, Dave, and that is really important to eliminate the big play here.
Yes.
You don't want to play too soft to give up a big play because you got long to go. But ball snapped, it's handed off right up the middle.
Oh, and we're going to shut that door.
Yes, sir. That was, boy, I wish I had my binoculars. I can't see. He's coming out. Was that I think that
Talk
was.
about the Dutchman tackler. That was
Jaden
Jaden
Gerleman.
Gerleman who stuck his nose in there to go make that tackle.
Hit it. Second and 19. Okay, Steve Budmeyer got trips on his left. Hold him down, Steve-O. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Dutchmen tied with the Union Wildcats 7-7. I like that.
All right, so after that first quarter, one of the things that I'm most excited about seeing tonight is I feel like the Dutchmen are taking a lot of shots in the air. I like seeing the passing attack. As we get a chance to hear the band here, I'll go ahead and start talking so you guys can hear the band's pep music from the band stands. All right, I see a familiar face here. Miss Hendricks is in the house tonight.
Hey,
She's out
welcome
here in the
back.
stand. Yeah. All right, looks like we got a second and long here still.
Ooh.
It's going to be a swing out little wide receiver screen.
Way to wrap him up.
Going to limit the damage there, and that's eliminating that big play that we were just talking about. Make it still a long 3rd and 13 or 14. As long as we can eliminate that big play, I think we got good chances.
Right, and they're in that position where, I mean, what are you going to do? I could see them punting still if they pick up 5 even.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't get across the 50. I think it's definitely a punt. I don't know if there's a – especially if that kicker is the
Right.
punter as well. That guy could kick.
We're going to put trips right, one on the left.
They can pass play here for sure, and that's what it is.
Got one deep.
Back.
Nope, we got a good guy over there.
Look at this.
Come on, shut that door, boys.
Incomplete.
And that was a flag because he was over the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Let's get it.
That'll be loss of down. Should be
Yeah,
loss
it
of
looked
down.
like he threw that from about the 46-yard line, and the down marker's at about the 44. So he was definitely across for sure. Now, the interesting thing about that rule, and I've learned, if it's the same as the NFL, the way the NFL does it is if your whole body has to be across the line.
Okay.
So if the ball is crossed, but your foot is still behind,
You're okay.
You're okay, yes.
I don't know how you would.
That's hard to do in high school.
Right,
football.
without a replay.
Now in NFL, they can literally,
Right.
they got 100 cameras around, and
So we're going to back them up 5 and play it again.
Back to third and about
Do you
19.
Can you decline that penalty and get 4th?
It's fourth
No, it
down
looks
now.
like it is fourth down. It is a loss of down.
Loss of down as well.
Okay.
So penalty and loss of down is going to put the Dutchmen into position for a return here. And it looks like, I think they said Tyler Crawford is the punter. That's the guy that kicked the field goal.
Okay.
Chase Crosby might have a chance to return this one.
I wouldn't doubt it if they have a soccer player
Nope.
that can come be their kicker.
He's going to try it.
That was a great kick by that guy right on the sideline. Ooh, that's got to be a penalty.
He didn't think he was out of bounds yet.
Yeah, but even still, the way he was, that was I don't know. I'm a big proponent of player safety when we play football, and that looked like it was a hit to the head.
Yeah, a little helmet contact.
It looked like he was out of bounds already to me, but it's easier for me to call from up here than those guys call in real time down there. So this is the part of the segment where we always talk about if you want to become an official.
Yes. No, for real though, NFHS or Misha, both websites have all the official stuff you need. You do have to get trained. You do have to pass a rules test and make sure you know your stuff. But, hey, you can get started in the youth leagues and come on out and have some fun. We will always support you even if you make the wrong call.
Absolutely. We can't have enough officials right now. As the ball snaps, it's going to be handed off to Chase Crosby. He's one of
got
those
it.
skill players.
Oh, wow. That's a good run. Pick up
I wish hurdling was okay because I would have jumped all the way over that one.
Yeah, that's another player safety. I guess what
They don't like
protecting
that.
hamstrings and
You're
tearing an ACL or something.
You're vulnerable when you're in the air like that, so they don't like you hurdling if you can help it.
It is entertaining to watch, though.
Oh, yeah.
We saw him do a somersault, almost helicopter-ish a while ago. So,
All right, they're in the shotgun again, but still in tight. This is more of, I don't think we've seen this look as much. They're going to run to the short side there with Zayden, and he's going to pick up 2 or 3. So still a productive play.
The only piece that scares me with plays like that is just how far backwards you have to go to get it started. Swinging
Yes.
5 yards back and throwing the ball backwards on the pitch. Oh, it just makes me nervous. But, hey, that's why I'm a cross coach and not a football coach.
It's also really, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the more high school football I watch, and I watch a lot of football on Sundays, it's amazing to me how spread out the hash marks are on a high school football field versus how narrow they are on an NFL field.
That's actually something in marching band that you have to get used to. We used to play at the Dome in St. Louis.
Oh, so it changes.
Yeah, and you're used to playing on hash marks, and you have everything based on hashes. Come on, Adam.
You better get rid of it.
And he's able to throw
finds a
receiver.
receiver.
And we all got excited about
I
that.
thought he was throwing it away, actually, and I did. Our receiver, who was, I can't make up, that was 26, maybe Chase Crosby?
Yeah. Nope, that was 2, Zayden Gates.
Oh, Zayden Gates, okay.
Or at least that's what the PA announcer said.
Yeah, you're right, though. Those hashes get a lot bigger in high school and a lot smaller as you go. And
It's really interesting whenever we go to the drone shot and you see just how lopsided the field looks whenever they are set up that way. If Granite can give us that drone shot for just a second, I mean, it's like, you're 3/4 of the way over there. So there's a lot of green on the other side.
I look at that like ultimate frisbee. Play the dead spot because it's wide open. There's a good handoff in the back.
Got room to run here.
Chase Crosby's another speedy.
Oh, tripped up. He had some green in front of him. If he just shoestring tackle there.
What I would refer to his celebration there was a big stepper. Okay, the kids will like that.
All right, so Dutchmen are marching on this drive here as they look to put more points on the board with a couple first downs right in a row.
We're going back to what we scored back whenever I was on the mic a couple weeks ago. We scored a lot with running, and now we scored one on a pass. Well, not on a pass, but with passing plays. And now we're emphasizing this drive with a lot of runs.
We're using a lot of misdirection.
Ball snapped.
Looks
We got
like
another. He's looking for Chase Crosby deep down the field. We're going to have a jump ball.
Oh! Got to get 2 hands on that.
And you got to have a little hand fighting there going on.
You did.
I think defensive back and wide receiver were actually anticipating that ball to be underthrown a little bit by the way they were moving.
Yeah.
I think if Chase would have just kept going, Adam really put that ball where it needed to be.
Yeah, he actually looks like he stopped and had to turn back on it. Whether if he just kept on going, it would have been right there to Adam.
Yep.
All right. Oh, it looks like there might be a penalty on this play anyway, based on what the official at midfield is doing. Yeah.
Offensive holding.
So that would have been honestly, I'm kind of glad it wasn't caught because then I would have just been sad.
Yep.
Oh, we got offsetting penalties, it looks like.
Oh, so we're just going to replay the down. For anybody that's watching at home, if there is a play and there's a penalty on both teams on the play, then it's offsetting and you just completely replay the down. The only thing that's lost is time on the clock.
Exactly.
I love it whenever they get to the side of the field that our wireless cam is at because you get that cool angle down the line.
The lights on the uniform and that crisp camera. Oh, it's good.
All right, ball is snapped. It's going to be a running play this time. Looks like to Jaden Gerleman, I'm thinking.
And they
He's
were
fighting for 2, maybe. They only give him line of scrimmage.
They got
Oh,
in that.
he get one.
Yeah, they got in the backfield pretty quick there, and then he just couldn't get around his own blocker.
You gotta.
John Gaska says, officiating any game is always a hard thing. When I was much younger, I umpired a lot of softball and baseball for Lions Club. And you're right, John. It's easy for us to question a call or something like that up here, but to have to make the decision in real time on the field is a lot more difficult.
Two toughest, basketball and football. Everybody's judging, and everybody knows it better than you do.
True story.
Dutchmen are in tight again with a shotgun formation. This one's going to be killed before it even starts.
That's
we
on
have,
us, I think.
Yeah, offensive. It's a false start. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
On the deep.
Okay.
Wow.
Again, I don't know
Saw
if
it
it's
differently. I agree.
possibly because I'm watching our guys more than I'm watching them.
I think that's right, because I thought I saw our
Was it on the left side?
On the left side, H-back is what I thought he was moving, but I don't know what he was doing.
Maybe
His
he
feet
was
were moving, but his arms were moving, so I don't know exactly what was going on there.
John says somebody
Maybe he was pointing at.
Unhappy with every close call, and
Oh,
that is so true in basketball. Oh, my goodness.
I'm almost always unhappy. Just kidding. I'm happy.
Well,
Oh, we got a deep open. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
It was there.
Woo!
It was there.
Yeah, got to give it to Adam on that one. He hit the money.
Yeah, that was in
Zayden.
stride.
He forgot his pine tar.
So Zayden is in my TV studio class, and he loves going back and looking at highlights. He is not going to want to look at that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, he should have learned from it, whatever it was, because it went through his fingers. So
Here's the reality situation. You throw that ball 100 times, I think Zayden's catching it 99. That was the one time he's not catching
And
it.
he broke that open. You know, sometimes those are the plays that you miss because of how easy it is. It's so routine.
yeah, you got to look the ball in all the way.
Trips left, one on the right, one back.
3rd and 5 as the ball snapped. Adams looking to throw again. He's got a wide open Zayden Gates who makes up for that.
Come on,
Oh,
Zayden.
he's still going.
And he's going to get it into the end zone?
Did he get? Oh, they're going to rule him out on the one.
Oh, my goodness.
He
That
hit
was
the pylon. I don't know if his feet were out of bounds when he did that, though, but it was right there.
I think he's going to say feet out of bounds, stand the pylon back up, let's run it.
The only thing that scares me about that pylon is if you don't have control of the football and the football comes out, then it's a touchback.
Yes.
So,
And I thought that ball actually did come out.
It did. Yeah, he didn't have control of it at one point, so I'm actually kind of glad he stepped in.
Yeah, so
Okay, I want to see Zayden Gates go in motion, come through, take the handoff, and then get in the zone. He's already had all those plays go for him. Just give him the ball.
looks like we're at the 3-yard line, though.
3-yard line, 1st and goal here, 3 to go.
Motion to the right.
Adams going to keep
keeper.
himself again, and he's going to find the end
Throws it in.
zone. Adams scores his 2nd touchdown of the evening here, improving the Dutchmen score to 13 as they take the lead 13-7.
Put your hard hat on, Adam. You're in a construction zone. Let's go.
Building something.
Let's go.
Building something. Here we go.
Lex Mosler out to kick the field
You know,
goal.
he looks confident tonight.
He does, yeah.
A lot of confidence, yeah.
There's actually a lot of confidence in this team right now.
Right. They're bouncing. They're ready
They're
to go.
bouncing. They're moving the ball. They're doing things the way
Kick is up, and it is through the uprights.
at a kid.
Shout out to Lex Mosler as he's able to get his 2nd extra point of the evening on the board. Turn the band up, you can hear the fight song.
14-7.
Big City's back with us today.
Yes.
Who's Big City?
Bigger City. He was actually at the the last football game you did too. He's one of the he's a middle school football player, I believe.
Oh, okay.
He's talked about playing on Saturdays and things like that. He says Adam might be carrying tonight. Well, Adam looked really good on both drive score and both touchdowns.
Carrying, throwing.
And he's throwing the ball really well too. Putting his receivers in a chance to make a play.
That's what you notice is he's had one little floater, but his ball's been on the money tonight pretty well.
Especially on that last drive. A lot of those were they were not hanging like they had been. No. They were in the spot.
Check into our most recent replay here.
Here we go.
This is going to be a completion to Zayden there on the sideline where he almost got into the end zone. This is the play where it looked like the ball came out. Ooh, I don't know. That was I'm glad it worked out the way that it did.
What's actually interesting about that was the fact that he was backpedaling and then was able to still turn that body around and get moving.
He broke a tackle to get down the sideline, too.
Right.
Looks like a little squib kick right up front.
They're able to handle it.
Nice play by the Union player up there on a ball that came right at him.
And that's one, like, the balls don't roll, they bounce. Like, being able to field something like that, that's impressive to me. I don't care who you are out there. If that ball hits the ground, you don't know where it's going. It's like watching Pat McAfee be able to, field his own his own kickoff on a onside.
Which we saw that. He did that.
Right.
That was Joseph Sagari from Union that made that nice play on that onside kick. So now they have the ball. Union has the ball at the 43, 44-yard line.
Flag already.
We must have too many men on the field, be my guess. I hope they call timeout. Why would you throw a flag on that?
Penalty on the play against the Wildcats. Too many men on the field.
Okay, and then they call the timeout.
Yeah. They're waving the flag off. It was not a flag.
Right.
The flag is waved off. Timeout Wildcats.
I like it. I like it. We hear the announcers, and we've already made the call, and then they're like, yep, that's right.
They can't hear us, though.
Right. Yeah, they'll come back, and they'll be like, yep. That's a tough gig. I did an NFHS course the other night about play-by-play announcing and then PA announcing and the differences in the two, and our job is much more fun.
Yeah, I would
so
agree.
much more fun. Like, we can be energetic, one-sided, have conversations. You get on the PA announcer, you're saying facts, and that's it.
You're Walter Cronkite, and that's it.
Right. 33 takes a handoff, but nope.
Oh,
they faked
boy.
me again, but we were not faked.
I was faked, but our defense was not. That's a great job by those guys because I thought the guy, the first initial handoff fake, going to the east there.
Yeah, we both thought it was 33, Trey Ladyman, and it ended up being number 15, Parker Schrader. And we were able to wrap him up for a 3-yard loss. We'll take that all day long.
They do sell their fakes very well.
Yeah,
I mean, at least to the viewers or the broadcasters.
To me, they haven't been very adventurous in the passing game.
Well, we got 2 men spread out wide on each side now. So
another handoff. We're going to wrap him up. Logan Bailey there for that stop.
That's tough tackling right there. Good job, boys. No.
That was a great job there by Logan. I mean, that was met face-to-face, wrapped.
He must be keying on somebody because that – so here we go. Now we're in a passing situation now. Let's see what they come out with.
I mean, you're looking to pick up at least 7 or 8. Put yourself close to that midfield mark.
Yeah, that gives you more options. We already know they can run a quarterback keeper with the fake.
There you go, Sam. They got 3 guys, trips right, 1 on the left. And it is pass. He's going for the big ball.
Oh, nice defensive play by Zayden Gates. That was top-notch right there.
Yes, sir. Zayden Gates and Chase Crosby were both there.
Is that charging while you're using it? Is that charging while you're using it?
Wildcats will be faced with a 4th down and 14.
4th and 14 coming here for the Wildcats. They're going to punt that ball. Number 2 again, Kyler Crawford. Or maybe it's,
For the Wildcats, number 2, Kyler Crawford.
yeah, Kyler Crawford. Snaps up. It's a nice little.
Ooh, get away from it. Get away from it.
He's going to roll to the, what, about the 18, 19
like
yard line.
Yeah, 18, right there at the 18-yard line, say.
Hey, this is what I like to see, guys. Dutchmen have a lead. We got the ball. Hopefully we can build upon that lead. I don't think at any point in this season we've had a 2-score lead.
No.
Have we scored twice in a game yet?
Once.
We have, yes.
The last game
Okay.
against Pacific, they scored twice.
Okay.
We didn't have a 2-score lead, though.
But it was late in the game.
Okay, that was the late in the game. I love the fact that, we've had 3 possessions and we've scored on 2 of them?
Yes.
So hey, let's talk about percentages.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll take that percentage all day.
Yes. Excuse me.
Let's move the ball, though.
All right, we've been doing a good job with the running and the passing. And we got 5.5 minutes to do something.
Give me another Chase Crosby as he is able to push forward for a first down.
Does he not look like he's one broken tackle away from
He's going
on?
I predict tonight he will break one. And
Can we get an extra blocker out there for him? We just need one.
You know, when he makes his cut,
Yeah.
he's explosive.
He's gone.
He's explosive. So it's just a matter of him breaking that one tackle.
Right. Yeah, one gap away, too. We got Granite up here telling us. Granite's going to be the future.
Dutchmen have done a lot of stuff in tight tonight. No wide receiver split out. This one's going to be a toss.
Sweep right.
Logan Bailey, bulldoze.
That one looks like he's maybe going to get a yard. He's going to be pretty close to the yard line of scrimmage there.
Getting a little slow.
Yeah.
25, William Bailey with the carry.
Swing the arm.
Yeah, I think he got a little stinger in the shoulder there.
I have less than a half hour left on my battery, but I'm going to go do the halftime.
Granite, will you go up and take?
Short gain on the play.
Hey.
Second and about 8. We got single man in the backfield. We're tight.
I'm helping.
Man in motion. Roll out. Ooh.
Come on, Adam.
You're at the nice cutback. Positive. Look at this. Nice.
Wow. Oh, he's a bulldozer.
Oh my goodness.
Get that boy a helmet.
We're going to work, boys.
That was sweet. yeah, I can. Okay.
Tough run by Adam Wilson. My goodness. He made some cuts. He was very elusive, but when it came down to getting the last couple yards, he lowered his shoulder and he went for it.
Shoot, that one. I thought that last hit that came on him, I thought that was going to put him backwards. And
No.
uh-uh.
You better bring more than that bear pack of lunch if you're going to hit me like that.
Yes, sir. All right, so we got 2 on the right. We got 1 in the backfield. We're going to put a man in motion. You know what's going to happen. Here we go. No motion.
No motion this time. Handoff straight up to.
Oh, and he broke a tackle.
Yes. Was that
that-
Gerleman? Nope, that was
Logan Bailey.
Logan Bailey.
We're going to get a timeout.
Timeout Union.
Let's go.
3:51 to go in the quarter. In the second quarter.
Let's see if they're going to put us, let's see, cheerleader? Band's not going to be there. I thought we'd get a cheer going on. There's our student section again. They are 5 or 6 deep, and that's great. We haven't had, there have been a couple years where we've had maybe 3 rows, and, hey, why are you guys yawning? Stop yawning.
Who's yawning?
I don't know. It was the front row, you know? All right, now we got the cheerleaders involved.
Yeah, okay.
Jenna Breedlove. Look up here, Jenna. Oh, we got a stunt. Liv's in the air. It's senior night. Liv is the solo cheerleading senior out there. And great lift.
Thank
no
you, Spaz.
wobbles.
I'm reading your your text, but Howard Cosell, I am not. Right there.
Hey, Sam is a man. He's a myth, and he is a legend.
I don't know about
We're
any of that.
taking him. All right, we put a man in motion, and he gets wrapped up in the back. That play did not look like it was called with a lot of confidence.
I agree. It took too long to develop. You can't stop You can't stop before you get the ball. It's gotta be smooth.
When Zayden has moved or when Chase has moved through the backfield with speed and energy, that play has worked. That one there, I mean, you saw him. He took one step back in his motion, and maybe he slows down because the ball gets to the quarterback a little slow. Maybe it's a quarterback read, and he's already seeing he's going to get wrapped up. You know, that's not something that I'm going to be able to identify because that's not me. But
we're spread out wide to the bottom of the screen here. Long ball. It's good.
Steve Budd for it.
Well, I like what I saw there, except for the incompletion, but I like the fact that he threw it to where nobody was going to catch it if anybody was there. So it wasn't going to be an interceptable ball. Looks like we're getting ready to punt.
And, we're going to try to pin them back, and, they got 3 minutes. They've got 1 timeout left. So what can you do with 3 minutes and 1 timeout? Hopefully nothing.
Well, if we keep them, pick it up. That is not good. That is not good. The ball was fumbled by the punter. He was not able to pick it up, and Union recovered it right there on a 39-yard line.
So one thing me and Mr. T have talked about a lot has been, avoiding big plays. And most of the time we're talking about, the big plays where you're gaining 20 or 30-yard chunks. And that's one of those big ones that, it's your special teams, and it's just but how far are you throwing that ball whenever you're hiking it?
Yeah, about 7 yards.
Okay.
Seven, about 7 yards. So
I think that's an underappreciated thing, though. A long snapper getting it all the way back to the punter.
Well, there's long snapper specialists in all leagues.
Right.
You got quarterbacks running out to the right. Pickup of about 5 so far. He's being stalemated right there at about the 30.
And if you guys are getting bad camera angles, that's partially on me. I am trying to man the video board, which is okay. I'm all right at it.
Clock is still running. He was brought down inbounds, so they look like they got second and a long 4. 2.5 minutes left in the quarter here. We'll see. Handoff up the middle. The Schrader kids got the first down.
He just had that little bit of juke and jive to be able to get 5 yards there. Excuse me.
We gave them a lot of space. I don't know. We didn't have a big surge there, but we had guys. We're playing more of a prevent type defense right now. It looks like to keep them from getting to the end zone, but we gotta.
Right, you got to be able to shut the door, though.
Yes. Got to move quick. Got to fill holes and plug it up.
They're going to put 3 guys right, 1 guy left.
Quarterback keeper. He's bringing it out to the right. He's being held up. Come on. There's holding, but that's okay. They got him down at the 30.
And Logan Bailey was able to make that guy go horizontal.
Yep.
But there is a flag on the play.
There was gain of nothing, so we could get a loss here. They might be holding.
Let's see. What's he going to give us?
Looks like holding, which I saw it, but I didn't know it was called. I wasn't looking.
Yep. Kerry Williams, you are right. He is a myth. Sam is a myth. John, we have, I believe it was 8 seniors, I think, or maybe it's 8 or 9. Excuse me. Mr. T is up manning a camera right now, Bigger City. Yeah, we have some kids that have to go down and help with the halftime show for the band, and they normally get their stuff set up about 5 minutes early, and so they are down there getting that stuff.
Timeout Dutchmen on the field. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. 2 minute warning if this was a college or NFL.
Pro.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, we got water break going on. So they're at the 39-yard line, about where the original line of scrimmage was whenever they recovered the fumble. No, 34-yard line, excuse me. They've got 5 yards. So
I'm all right with that.
2nd and 20, looks like.
I am all right with a 2nd and 20.
Absolutely.
Or 2nd and 15, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well,
No, you're right. It looks more like 20. I looked over there at the scoreboard and it said 15. But that definitely looks bigger than.
It definitely looks bigger.
Because it looks like it's at the 14, and that ball looks like it's at the 34.
Yes.
Okay, now they had updated it. They're first down and 20. Okay, we're all on the same page.
So they're going to run. They're going to pass the ball. I would assume.
Oh yeah, double splits.
Here we go.
Big hit.
Yes. That was quick in the backfield. That was Zayden Gates that disrupted the pass.
Bringing the speed.
Came off the edge there. Hardly blocked.
Yeah, what was he? Half a second away from getting a nice big O sack there.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 20. We'll take that. And now they're passing the ball, so they're not running a lot of time off the clock, which could help the Dutchmen if we're able to get a stop.
Yeah, because it's 4-down territory. They're not. They're inside the 40. They're going to go for it.
And if they're throwing, I mean, there's a chance we could get a reception or interception.
Get up there.
That ball is right into the hands
my
of
goodness.
Number 28 or 48.
28, I think, is what that is.
Pass is complete to number 84.
84.
Okay, hey, that's what we saw. Ryan Stowe, a junior. 84.
That's what we meant. 84.
We saw an 8.
Not 28.
We saw an 8. We saw a 4. We saw a 2. They're all even numbers.
I got old eyes. I can't see that far.
I got diabetic eyes. So.
Well, he reached down knee level to catch that ball. It was just really thrown up for grabs, though. There was good pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, he found the seam and was able to go through, and that's going to go right into the middle school student section.
So we are tied up at 14 with 1:51 going into halftime. So let's see if we can get something going.
Yeah, what's your 2-minute drive here,
Yep.
If all goes to plan, we had success throwing the ball. We threw a couple big, 30, 40-yard bombs almost. If we could do that, you can move the ball real quick.
It's there. I mean, our receivers have shown that they can get open. With a good, well-placed ball, we can pick up big chunk.
This is something you don't see very often. That was a full-team huddle. I'm sorry I missed it. This camera angle wasn't on it. And then Mr. T, I think, is zoomed in on the cheerleaders right now because the other one's kind of on nothing. So I'm going to assume Mr. T's focused on something. The other one just being on the field. But they had the full team there in the huddle. It was not just special teams that you just saw there. And when you bring the full team in, that's a rally call.
That's a rally call for sure. As a team, what are we going to do right now?
Right.
Everybody make a difference when you're out there. That's the thing. No matter where you're at, make a difference. If it's setting a block.
And that ball is not going to go out. It's going to go at the 7-yard line. Pick it up. Chase Crosby's running. Shakes one man.
Ooh.
And then gets wrapped up at the 29-yard line.
He got through the first level of tacklers and made to the second level, but he was brought down there. That's not bad position, though.
No, not at all. I mean, you got a minute and 45. The good thing is if we're throwing the ball, we're not wasting time on the clock. We're going to go trips left, one on the right.
Where's our best chance here?
We got Zayden Gates on the outside.
He's looking.
Oh, and he goes for a little jab, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Nice first down plus. Looks like got about 12 on that play. First down, he got out of bounds. Stopped
5
the clock.
seconds. 5 seconds. That's all it took. So, Coach Lewis, that was great.
10, 15-yard plays is all we need.
Yeah.
If we can keep that up, like I said, Adam Wilson's looking very sharp tonight.
Yes, I agree. We're going to put I think that might be Ricky Marquez on the far outside.
He's dangerous too.
Oh, that's an offsides. I think Steve Budd might have taken a little jab step early. See if they call it on us or them. False start.
It's going false start, yeah.
On the Dutchmen.
Those are not good. Not a drive killer. I mean, we first down, so we gotta make up for that.
Well, hey, we can pick up 12. We just picked up 12 a minute ago. We pick up 12 and then do it again. All right, Dutchmen come to the line. We're gonna go
trips right. Looks like.
All right.
Make sure you're on the line.
Good snap. Quick out to Zayden again.
Pickup of about 7.
And I believe
looks
that's out of bounds.
Yeah, we're called timeout by Owensville.
Okay.
Taken down by 27, Joseph Zagari.
So gives us about a 2nd and 6.
And you know what? 2nd and 6, right, getting close to midfield.
Timeout on the field called by the Dutchmen.
Minute and a half. Shoot.
We got time.
Keep going, boys. I'm waiting to see. I want to see something big. I want to see a 20-yard bomb. And, maybe Chase Crosby gets a jump ball.
Well, here's what I'm seeing is we keep doing this. We're going to try to lull them to sleep on that opposite side, and then we're going to try to hit that on the go route.
When they're playing so shallow, or so safety, prevent.
Yeah.
Again, just like what we were doing.
Yeah.
Trick them. Let's go.
Play resumes. Dutchmen are faced with a 2nd down and 6.
There's our band getting ready to go. You just caught a glimpse of James Cooper. He's one of our helpers. But he's with the band right now. Hey, Lorelei is a great cheerleader. Mason McDaniel, yep. Mason's on the football team as a freshman. Ooh.
He threw that.
Is there going to be a no flag on the play?
Flag.
They wanted one, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they were calling for it. They were wanting it, but he threw it to no man's land. I don't know. I guess there was a timing route. Our receiver never made it there, so
yeah.
he was on the turf. I don't know exactly what happened, but
3rd and 6, Dutchman. We got to make us something right here. Okay, got trips left. One right. Looks like Ricky Marquez on the right side. And we're going to go right to Zayden Gates again. Are we able to pick that up?
Yes, we got the first down.
First down.
Looks like we've picked up about 12 again, roughly. So we're at the 44-yard line.
We've got a minute and 20 seconds left. I just feel like this is the part of the game when you're watching it and you're like, that took 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and the clock only ticked off a minute and a half.
The last 2 minutes of any sporting event takes an hour.
This is the advertiser's heaven. Get your nachos. Get your Doritos. Right. Put a man in motion. Now okay, develop.
Nice spin.
Oh!
Look at that. Wow, he was just, he is shoestring tackles away from breaking it.
Now, you know what was interesting about that, Sam, though? I watched him, and he was slow in the
It
backfield.
was slow developing. I don't know.
Some of them get bottled up on that, and others,
Yeah.
they work like that. I don't even know what to say anymore. Ball snapped. We're going out to Zayden Gates. He doesn't.
Oh, he
Dropped it, okay.
He dropped to a knee. If he caught it, it's down where his knee was, so it was no gain.
Oh, I didn't even see he went down on a knee.
He went down on a knee when he caught it. So time's running now, though. We got to.
Yeah, guys, we're at a minute now.
We still have one timeout. We're at. Excuse me.
You're good, Sam. Okay, we want a deep ball here. Adam Wilson, he's got his guy. Come on. Is that Bud? Come on, Steve Bud.
Oh. I liked how they did that. It was a wheel route. They had
yes.
It looked like Chase Crosby was running down there, kind of made a
go for the post a little bit.
A little post route. He was waving his arm, and then behind him was Budmeyer going on the go route, and he was open.
I was excited for that. It was just, I wouldn't say it's an underthrow. I think Steven kind of was thinking the ball wasn't going to go to him, and then all of a sudden the ball's coming to you.
Yeah, you
better run.
You got to go. You got to go do your route. Expect the ball every time as a receiver. That's what that's what you have to do. You have to expect the ball coming to you no matter what.
We're going to set up trips left here. Probably going to find that Zayden Gates again. Yep, and out of bounds there at about the 20, first down maybe.
Definitely first down. Yes.
Sweet.
They gave it to him at the 21. So
this
change of moving. 42 seconds. Man,
Are they going to ever bite on this? Zayden gives them that double fake and then just goes over top?
It'd be a good one.
We're 3 plays away from it happening. You know what I'm saying?
A double move there would be. He's been wide open along that sideline every time. The pass has been right to him.
We send those other 2 guys on the trips to the right.
Yep.
They're going to bring the house. Adam has to scramble. Adam is scrambling, and he's shaking, he's baking, and he's brought down with about a 2-yard gain. Gosh, that hurts.
That looked like that was a hip drag there. He's feeling that one a little bit.
Yeah, and you know those hip drag tackles. That's something that
they're cutting down on
right.
in the pros, but they didn't call that one there. If it's in the high school,
hard to make that call though. You know, again.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's not one I would necessarily agree with, but that was what I just saw. So.
Right. Yeah, when you see that little snapback happening,
yeah, he definitely his back was arched there whenever he was taken down. So
I'm trying to give you guys this. There we go. There's a good picture. So you can see a lot of our coaches are out there. You got Coach Benton. They were there. Now they're off. Let's see about this one. You got Coach Payne. You got Coach Kemp. You got Coach Benton. You got Coach Howard. You got Coach Lewis. I believe all 5 of those are the guys that are on the sideline. We got 2 other coaches, I think, up in the press box maybe. They're pushing. Hey, let's go.
Yep. This is where you dig deep. Right before half, you got 30 seconds, 21 yards. Basically, a little over 19 yards right now.
Nobody wants to go for that, that field goal kick here at this point. I'm sorry about the pixels there. I don't know. That camera might be dying or something, so I'm going to get off of that one. That would have been a great shot. Oh, that lineman timed that thing up. Oh. Come on, Steve Budd.
Yeah, you got it. Let's get some hands, guys. Here we go. He was wide open. Maybe the ball was a little high, but
3rd and 7, 26.6 seconds. Let's get you guys back down there and see if that. Nope. Yep. No, that camera's being funky. I'm sorry. I would love to give you guys this stuff right now because that should be high quality images.
That would be right there on the line, looking right down it.
We're going trips right. Zayden on the left.
He's backing out.
And he's got time. Cross in the middle. He's got 4 guys.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass. That's a dime right there.
Woo! You want to talk about putting it in the pocket. What's up? Celebrate. Let's go, kid.
That was a bullet right to Zayden Gates.
Adam Stinkin' Wilson, my man. Where's the confidence at? And keep it going, dude. Woo!
That was a shot. Beautiful pass, beautiful reception right into the end zone.
Whatever you guys have done to Adam, that's the quarterback we love, baby. Let's go. You have this swag today that is just, it's beaming, dude. Oh, and there's another good one by Lex Mosler. Let's go. 21-14 with 21 seconds left in the first half. Dutchmen have 3 scores. What's up? Let's go.
What's up? That's right. All right. Special teams.
Yes, you know what? Just boot that ball down, get it to the 20-yard line. Great field coverage on the play. Wrap them up.
As we like to say, stay in your lanes.
Hey, I like it.
Know your role. Keep the ball to the inside. Don't let anybody get outside.
You know, and that's one thing. I know they're not going to bring the same type of, I would imagine, that same type of kick coverage that they have in the NFL now because we don't kick the ball that far. But, you know, the kickoff is one of those that I think at the high school level is so intriguing because everybody has a different type of kicker, the different ability of a kicker. You know, I mean, Union has a guy that can kick it out the end zone. Not many teams have that.
No.
Not many have that at all.
If you look at the win, that was not aided. He booted the ball just that good.
That was awesome.
I mean, he stung it. Now, when he kicked it the other way, purpose or not, he did not go that far.
Okay.
He went about to the 10 or 15-yard line when he kicked that one, on their last score. But you know he's got a leg.
Right. See, I'm trying to give you guys the best camera angle. I keep forgetting about it. All right. Give us a boot. Get it down there. Get the best leg you got and swing that thing.
That's a good one.
He's going right at the 20. He fields it. He's up at the 30. We got a runner. Get him out of. And there it is. Ooh. We got a hold. I think we got a hold here. Yeah. That flag got thrown in at the back. Wrapped him up at about the 39-yard line, but you can see the official.
He's saying
holding in the back or on the receiving team.
It'll move him back to the probably 10-yard penalty.
Excuse me. So I got it up to about the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. And what are we doing? Getting the kickball off and
Marking it back to the.
is this a spot foul? Like,
Penalty is holding against the Wildcats.
I don't think so because he didn't hold back there. He held
okay.
up here right around the 30, 25-ish.
Wildcat 22-yard line.
So is that a 15-yard penalty then?
Be
Because he had it out to about the 37. That'd be 15.
that should only be about a 10-yard penalty actually.
I didn't think that's correct. I don't understand the math, but that's not on me to do. All right, Dutchman, prevent.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a spot penalty of 10 yards from the spot. Oh, wow. Now, I don't know. All these flags are coming in.
Oh, why?
I'm not sure what's
Get
going
out
on.
of here.
There was a flag immediately as the hit, and then another one flew in from the back, so I don't know what that's.
Oh, and it's
Okay.
against the Wildcats.
Okay.
Jaden Gurleman?
Man, that was a
Let's go.
stick right there. That's a highlight room stick right
Bring
there.
him a sledgehammer. Let's go. That was awesome. I hope the other guy's okay. He looked like he popped up just fine. but-
Yeah. Sometimes those hits look a lot worse than they really are, but
Yeah.
the sound, when
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear that crack of the pads, oh.
That better fire you up right there.
Oh, yes. It sure does. I always like feeling those hits, too, when I was giving them.
So as exciting as that was, we're going to get a 10-yard penalty, take them to 1st and 20, and Jaden's big wrap-up doesn't even matter. But that was awesome. All right, we still got prevent coverage. It looks like we got a deep safety back. We've got our linebackers are actually playing more like safeties. Our D-backs are about 15 back, and they put it in a runner. You got to wrap that guy up, guys. It's open field tackling. Great job.
There we go.
That was Zayden Gates, number 2.
That's going to run the clock out.
Let's go to halftime
Halftime.
with a lead.
Nice job, Dutchman. There was a good half of football.
Yes, sir.
Saw some good things from both teams. Union's got some speed, and
Yep.
they don't seem to have a whole lot of variety of offense. So
Right. And I think our guys at first were, a little bit. They seemed a little bit timid on, trying to go after that guy whenever he's getting the ball handed. Well, and I guess if you get that fake quarterback sneak like he had or whatever, you might be a little scared to get one busted open on you again. And
you commit to that player, then someone else has the ball. But
right.
you got to learn that's the hard part of if you're a ball hawk like some of these guys are, they should know, they can see where that ball is, but sometimes they're not in position to make the play when it goes away from them.
Right. So our band has a wonderful halftime show for you guys. I'm going to we'll turn the volume up. I believe that's number 3. We'll turn the sound volume up on that. I think the only other thing I could think of is turning the other camera on, but Allie's camera is not doing a good job right now. It's not picking up anything. Oh, I don't know which one's the drone camera, but I don't think I've had it for a bit. Okay. So they're going to bring the drone down, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I've had the drone up for a while.
I believe I see Hayden Shoemaker down right in front of us here.
That's what we thought we saw.
Right there.
Yes, that's him. It's arguably you can't mistake that guy.
Yep. He's a man child.
Yes, he is. We sure do miss him on the line, but I think our guys have done a great job holding their own. Hey, so Allie's camera is giving us that pixelated view.
Stop and go.
That guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a battery or a.
Yeah, it's a connection issue. Let me get let's get this bottom UI hidden here. Let's get the score hidden.
And one cool thing about senior night a lot is that most of the time you will get the seniors to wear something crazy here for their band performance. So right now Bailey Dare has a hat on. Looks like Connor Lang might be wearing. Hunter might
Connor's
be wearing.
his brother.
Right. Ooh.
This is different. I haven't seen him do this yet. All right, let's see. I'll sit over here.
And they also said they were landing the drone.
It looks comfortable.
Yes, that's fine.
I might go see if I can join them.
Where is she at?
Who are you looking for? The drone's out there on the.
Okay. All right, well.
I will tell you right now, their power sets were clean. They hit. Their lines were pretty crisp. The pinwheels, the circles, pretty marched. I mean, I'm telling you right now, the fact that Kelby Herbal is the only tuba player out there, and you could hear that. Oh, I really love that second set where the low brass played like kind of a solo sitting around there around the 50. Oh, man, that was good. Band, great job. Also, by the way, Mr. Lang is not wearing anything special. That was one of the football players.
Oh, well, okay. I thought it was him.
My senior night, we actually we wore socks instead of marching shoes. Or actually, no, I take that back. We took our socks off, or shoes off at the very end. Just kind of like one of those, leave your shoes out there on senior night. It was pretty awesome to be as an athlete and a band person.
They have a big deal in Potosi tomorrow. The band does.
Oh yeah,
big
right.
Competition. So
The Bi-State Marching Festival.
Cheerleaders are out there doing their routine.
That was a pretty good senior showcase there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by another guest. Last week we had Miss Lily Steinbeck, and this week another former TV studio student reached out to me and asked if she could join us on the broadcast. And I'm so happy she did. Miss Anya Binkholder. Anya, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Former TV studio nerd, OHS band, basketball, softball, soccer. It was just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
How has adjusting to college life been for you so far?
It was definitely weird at first, but now I'm just like in the groove, so it's not really too bad anymore.
Very nice. And you, is this your first time getting to come back home to watch a football game, band halftime, the whole experience?
I came back the one day, the game that got rained out to that Saturday.
Oh,
I got to come back, but I didn't get to watch the game, so this is my first time getting to watch.
Okay, very cool. Let's transfer over back to Missouri State. How are things at Missouri State for you so far? And tell the audience what you're doing at Missouri State. And for those, I probably should have led with this. Anya graduated last year. She's a first-year college student that was a graduate of Owensville High School.
My first year is going pretty good. I'm doing marching band, and it's been a really different experience, and I've been put out of my comfort zone a lot, but it's awesome, and I'm really, really glad I did it. It's so much fun.
What do you miss so far the most about being an Owensville Dutch girl?
I think just like knowing everybody. Like it's just weird not like especially with like band, like there's almost 400 people and I barely know the people in my section. So like it's just weird not knowing everybody.
There's barely 400 people in our school, let alone in your band.
Yeah.
Wow.
How are classes so far for you?
They're kind of boring, so I'm taking mostly gen eds right now. I get to take my major classes next semester, so I'm kind of just bored right now.
Okay. Coach Dave, what do you got for Anya?
Hey, I would have loved to be in a marching band. So tell everybody what your instrument is. I think they need to know that.
Yeah, I play trumpets.
All right, so you're the trumpet player. How many trumpets do you guys have in your band?
I think there's about 40 of us.
Okay, so our band here at Owensville, you guys saw that's about 40 people. So imagine that's just that's only her section. Do you guys travel with your football team?
We do not, but we are going to Bands of America Grand Nationals in Indianapolis.
Okay.
And we're going to perform there with Ohio State and Michigan marching bands.
That's awesome. Okay, so if you guys haven't ever paid attention, Ohio State did this big tribute to Michael Jackson quite a few years ago, and everybody's seen it if you have any inkling on college football or marching band. That's absolutely phenomenal. And around Missouri here, I would say arguably the best marching band is, my opinion, would be Missouri State. I mean, hands down. Now, what's your degree in?
Elementary ed.
Elementary ed. So we got another teacher here. And you said you're going to get to start doing your actual classes. Does that mean you're going to get into some classrooms down there in Springfield?
I'm not sure for next semester, but I know at least first semester sophomore year I'll probably start getting into classrooms.
That's awesome. I think that's we have some not your classmates, but a year ahead of you, in classrooms now, and I think that was one of my favorite things, to actually get in there and get my feet wet, experience what it's like to actually have a class of your own, and just even if it's observing, being able to just see what teachers are doing. Yeah, I understand your boredom though. I was a math teacher set up to be a history teacher somehow, so I was taking all these history classes my first semester, so I completely understand what you're doing. Being bored, I get that, but.
So Anya, I've got a hard-hitting question here for you. You were a big member of probably the most famous podcast to come out of Owensville, the Dutch Oven, and you had a dear podcast mate, Lane Evans. What can you tell me about Lane Evans? I know he's also at Missouri State.
Lane, considering the only time I've seen you this year is when you came to see me and Mackenzie, our other podcast mate, kind of hurts my feelings. I know you're still alive, so that's at least that.
So for all the viewers, I did just get a phone call. My phone is set up kind of right next to it, and it said Lane Evans is calling right in the middle of his interview, and he really wanted a shout-out from you, Anya.
Well,
it was
Lane,
really important to him.
I'm so glad that you wanted a shout-out for me, and I'm glad you're going to school with me.
Yes. I'm in a group chat with these guys, and I give Lane crap sometimes about, needing to go hang out with Anya, and I'm glad that it finally happened. You guys finally made it happen.
Only took
going to the same school, coming from the same high school. Yeah, you guys got to hang out.
Yeah, that was actually something when I was in college. I had a roommate opportunity to be with Matt Creek, and
awesome.
We both went to Webster, and we both decided that we weren't going to do that because we were so familiar with each other. And then we'd pass each other every now and then, but it was nice seeing so many other people and making your own new friend group, and but then being able to reconnect with Matt anytime I was able to. That was a pretty cool feeling, especially in a foreign place.
So are there other classmates from here, whether it be graduates from last year or the year before, that you run into on campus sometimes, or is it so big that you don't really run into others that you went to school with here?
Honestly, I don't ever really see anybody. I saw I saw Molly on the first day of school. That was the last time I saw her. I see Izzy and Anna because I go out and see them, but like really honestly, I don't like run into people a lot.
Any Owensvillians in any of your classes at all?
Nope.
No, wow. So total change for you.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So I have to ask you, and I know Coach Dave's got a lot of excitement and opinions on this. Former Dutch girl basketball player. What are your thoughts on the upcoming season for the Dutch girls?
I'm excited for them. I think they've got a lot of good momentum coming in, and I know Coach Van Leer is very excited to get back, and I think it's a good change we had last year, and it's good energy within the program now. So I'm excited. I'll hopefully get to come back over Christmas break and see some games.
Yeah, he's been having his morning practices, and I've noticed a bunch of different girls have come and talked to me. Yeah, hey, I went this morning. What do you think? And I'm like, well, I think that's great. And I'm like, plus, I'm the bus driver. And they're like, oh, I might not think about doing it now. I'm like, well, hey, I hope that doesn't run you off. But I definitely think like he's got some good stuff going. I'm excited for it.
Yes.
So while we got you here, Anya, and I don't get to visit with you very often, but I have Owen, Big O, in my TV studio class. Now he's carrying the torch of the Binkensteins in my TV studio class. What does Owen say about TV studio? You got to spill the beans here.
I think he likes it. I mean,
Good,
he doesn't ever complain about it.
He's coming up with a lot of funny. I feel like Owen himself has also gotten out of his shell a little bit more in TV studio this year.
He showed me this TikTok or this YouTube short idea. I don't know if he ever showed you.
Yes, yeah, he did. He told me about it today. Yeah. Is it the one with the pictures?
Yes.
Yes.
Please do that because I think that's hilarious.
Yes. Our if you have never seen any of our YouTube shorts, go further off screen there, Ari. If you've never seen any of our YouTube shorts, this is weird watching us in the past. We've been trying to post more YouTube shorts to YouTube recently. Here, I'll help you out, Ari. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, definitely go give that thing a subscribe, and you can see those things there. So what is the thing you miss the most about TV Studio, Anya?
Just like,
I know you think about it all the time, so yeah, I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
I feel like, I don't know, that class was just really fun. Like, it was like, I don't know, like, we got to do stuff and like create things, but also it's just like, I feel like you make a lot of good friends in that class. And I don't know, Kinsey and I were always having some sort of fun over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach Dave, do you have any more questions for Anya?
No, I'm excited. I love the fact that you're going and playing in a band. That was one thing I really wish I was able to do because that stuff was just so much fun. And, I mean, how many tubas you got in that? 16?
I think it's like 11.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to be in a band with 11 tuba players. I'm a former tuba player, so I'm just excited for you, and I can't wait to see you come back and watch the girls play ball, and yeah.
It has to feel like really powerful making that much noise.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like it's weird to say that I'm like used to it, but like I don't know, like it's just like normal to me now, I guess. I don't know, but like I do know it's like just crazy. Like the amount of space we take up is just like insane.
How many buses does it take to travel?
Oh my God.
I honestly don't know. I know for like Indianapolis we have to put 6 people to a room because there's so many of us.
How many beds are in these rooms?
I think there's 2.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome though. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, that's very cool. Enjoy the time, and also thanks for coming up and joining us. You are always welcome to come back. Had so much fun with Anya in TV Studio, watching her play. Well, really, you were like the person that did everything. There's nothing else I don't think you could have fit in to your high school days.
Yeah.
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 She could have dual sported, like do 6 other things every season. You could have wrestled, you could have played volleyball, and then in the spring you could have ran track.
I am joining a rec volleyball team. So
okay, see, that would help.
When was the last time you played volleyball?
Freshman year.
Oh, wow. Okay. So did you not play softball then?
No, I started softball sophomore year, and only played for 3 years.
That's awesome.
I did not know that about you.
You were
Interesting. So Dave brings up wrestling. Last question has absolutely nothing to do with this broadcast or football. If you and Owen got into a wrestling match, who is going to win that wrestling match?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing that up in class on Monday.
Questions.
I'll bring it up too. We'll double hit him.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Anya, and enjoy the rest of the game tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Let me get this off screen. I'm going to turn it back over. I'm going to jump off. Sam and Dave, you guys take it over.
Hey, I'll take over. Sam, you back?
I'm back. I was just listening.
I will tell you, I have Owen in class, and Owen is a blast. He is the lead snare in the drum as well, in the band as well. Owen has busted out of his shell in my class, too. We kind of pick on him every now and then, and I hope he knows it's all in fun, and I wish he'd pick back a little bit.
Show some life.
So we are coming into the second half, 21-14, Dutchmen lead. We went on a big run there at the end to take it, and then we had that wonderful dime right to Zayden Gates.
And we get the ball the second half. So
yeah,
that's a huge thing. So if we can make a point, some points happen, that's 2-score lead. And
so I mean, we're thinking about what are the adjustments we're making on defense or offense. Like what do we need to do differently?
That's a tough one because we really defensively we kind of dominated. They had the one misdirection play that fooled everybody. They weren't able to do anything. Well, they had a short field. Well, that's a big boom right there. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Oh, you need it down like that. Okay. See, I was like, angle? You want it angled, Ari? Yeah, that. Yeah, I got you now.
All right, so Dutchman will get the ball at the 20-yard line. They start off with the ball on the second half. So, like we're saying, if we can get some good drives going, we had some good things going.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the half, I would do that again.
All right, guys, and I'm sorry we have. Looks like we are getting our cameras back on. There we go.
All right.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the best view for you guys. I think they just got reset. We're able to pick up about 4 on the play.
Yeah, it looks like it. It went to Logan Bailey. Yeah. A long 4, short 5, however you want to look at it. But yeah, I'd say gain of 4. I look for us to do some more of the man in motion type thing, and
right. Definitely try to establish a run game if we can with that lead. I mean, it's not a big lead, but
well, anytime you can burn the clock a little bit,
right? Especially if you have success.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. No wide outs. Everybody's on. Put a man in motion. Crosby goes out the back, but we're going to hand it off to Bailey. Logan Bailey picks up about 1.
Yeah, 1.
We'll be generous.
Yeah, that'll be 3rd and 5. They're going to this move at about a half yard, really. So it's
taken down by 33 Trey Ladyman. Gain of 1 on that play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So it looks like we're trying to get that running game going, but we're going to go to the passing game. We're going to send trips right, 1 on the left, 1 in the backfield. Takes the ball. Adam Wilson looked. He liked it, but then he threw it, and we're going to get wrapped up.
Right at the first down marker.
They giving it?
I believe they are.
He is.
That's a good move there.
All right, Coach, I recruited another person. Lily's going to come up here and run that video board so you don't have to once she gets the drone up in the air. Did you go mute? Oh, I muted the wrong one.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, it's 1. That's okay.
Sam, are you still alive?
I'm here.
Okay, good. I can hear you too.
Because I'm hearing other things in my ears, and I can't figure out where it's coming from.
It might also be, I think this speaker's on too. I don't know if you normally mute this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had a little bit of a bobble on the snap.
You know, and if that's going to happen, I'm going to take it on 1st down. If we're going to make a mistake like that. So we're going to come up 2nd and about 13.
All right. So now it looks like we need to spread it out a little bit.
Let's see if we got any. It's probably the best film we got for you guys right now.
Is that one still cutting out bad?
Still tight in the box.
No, it's actually better now.
Cool.
Shotgun, man in motion. Ball's on the ground again.
But
picked it up.
Come on, get rid of it.
Gets it out to the receiver.
Wow!
Missed tackle. Nice.
Whoa.
Picked up about 4.
I think that was Chase Crosby out there, and he's really good at making people miss.
Picked up about 7 altogether. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Thank you to the subscribers tonight. We are up to 1,490. We're trying to hit that 1,500 tonight. So
Third and
if
6.
You haven't subscribed yet, you're willing to hit that subscribe button. That's how you get to join in the chat. So as long as you're subscribed, you can chat. Thanks to Emily Del Mastro, to John Gasca. You guys have helped keep the chat alive tonight. We really appreciate it.
All right, Dutchmen are back under center. Oh, no, we're in shotgun. Sorry. I saw a head. Low snap.
Our snaps in this have been rough, but we got that's a big play right there.
Bulldoze.
Gosh,
yes. I love this shoulder dropping attitude.
Lower the shoulder, bring the pain, move the chains.
I like it, Sam. I like it.
So I was operating a camera whenever Zayden got in for the second time. What was the vibes like in here on the call?
I don't know. You couldn't hear it? You couldn't hear it?
I was listening to Bernardo Andrade. He was commentating the game up there for all the. There's Union guys on top of the press box as well filming.
They really wanted to hear that, didn't
Oh,
they?
yes. Bernardo was killing me up there. He's so funny.
All right, we're going to bring 2 guys back in. We're going to stack that box again. I don't know what they call this formation.
Man in motion. Looks like it's going to be quarterback keeper up the middle. Strong run. Look at him go.
Wow.
Dragging people.
What you been doing, Adam? Hitting the weight room? Let's go.
Took about 3 or 4 guys there to take him down that time.
Yeah.
John Gasca. Mac truck. Yes, sir.
That's exactly right.
What is this? Oh.
Hey,
I think that was a towel, but it definitely looked like he was like worried about it. Oh, that was Adam's towel. Okay.
To the viewers that subscribed, I appreciate it. Ask, and you guys got right on top of it. So thank you so much. Coach Lay says, great to hear you all, and nice to see the Dutchmen with a lead.
We're great to
I hope
see
they
that
control the clock and grind it out. Absolutely, Coach.
We're great to see that you have internet and are able to be here with us tonight, Coach.
We'll address that in a second. Oh, my goodness.
What is
Broken
this?
play. He's looking downfield. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Dave, we used to call it tight twins left or right, or tight trips right or left.
Okay, what do you call it when it's on both sides? It's tight twins. Okay.
Tight twins.
And then the direction you go would be left or right. Okay.
Coach Lay, Kevin Lay here in the chat. He's a loyal OHS TV Studio live broadcast listener. He also used to teach the OHS TV Studio class as well. Was my baseball coach, but he lives down in Florida now. Is teaching down there, and we're happy to hear that. We keep up with him on our fantasy football chat. He's in our league and survived the storms. Everything is good. All is well for their family. So we're happy to hear that.
Man in motion. Ooh, Adam. Ooh.
Way to get that off.
Almost got to a receiver there, but so it won't be intentional grounding. But man, oh man,
we need to definitely give Adam his strength credit right now.
Yes.
Like if he's playing D&D, he is passing every roll he's throwing on strength. All our nerd listeners, you're gonna like that.
Ethan Bruce, I see you. Afternoon tea. Good to hear you. Good. Hope you're having a good weekend out there, Ethan. If you're getting to do any train spotting this weekend, I hope you have a fun time, man.
And Ethan, if you're training, good. I don't know Ethan.
He's one of my freshmen in my class.
Okay.
He loves. He's a train watcher. He's a rail fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we need to look for Zayden Gates along the sideline.
Yep, you know that's coming this way. Are they going to bite on it though?
Got a blitz.
Zayden goes across the middle.
Nice Chase Crosby.
Nice place.
Wow.
Chase Crosby threw a dime. He's hitting that slant just beautifully.
That was a different play call.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it seemed like at the end of the half they threw over to Zayden like 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah, it was open every time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to give it to you, take it, I guess.
So we were talking that we were waiting for Zayden to do a double move, get that sit, and as soon as he sits, that defense bites, and then bang, go deep on it. We haven't got to see that. I was expecting it right there, to be honest.
I think this might be a play that we could do it now. For 4th down, you might not want to do that just to make,
you're
make
right,
sure you
Sam.
move the chains.
I didn't pay attention.
But we have that capability right now if they would run that offense.
Jaden Girdleman takes the ball. Big bulldozer. Watch those
He is
feet.
just driving those legs. He's not going to go down willingly.
Right back in the chat here, the Hail Company, that's going to be Mr. Ryan Hampton. I'm loving these live streams. Thanks again, Ryan. Hope that you're enjoying the stream, and we appreciate all the support. And I got the pleasure of getting to have Ryan up here one of the weeks that Coach Dave was gone.
Yeah.
Did an excellent job on the mic.
Yeah,
Look
great
forward
job.
to working with him again in the future. I don't know about you guys. I just love that field view cam.
Yes,
Especially
I'm
when it gets black skies like that. It looks so good in the lights.
We're going to go trips left.
Vibrant colors in that.
Ball's snapped.
Going
Adam
deep,
finds a
going
guy.
deep. He's-
Ooh, just a little long. I'm loving how we're airing the ball out this evening, though.
And And every one of these passes, except maybe that first one,
Yeah.
has not just sat in the air.
No, he's throwing with authority.
Yep.
Which is what you need. Confidence.
All right, he's coming into the quarterback leader of the team that that's what we've been needing him to be.
Yep.
And about 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Gosh, I can't get my words out. Let's try it again. It's going
Third and 9.
Zayden Gates. We're going screen. One block needed.
There it is. There it is.
Woo!
Chase Crosby takes it in to extend the Dutchman lead to 27-14.
There was the missed tackle we needed, and he could just outrun everybody.
Yes, sir.
It was you in the first half, Sam, that was saying at some point Chase Crosby was going to break one off, and he finally got it.
He had great blocking out ahead, 2 blockers. I believe it was Budmeyer and Zayden, and then he made that one slip miss, and boop.
Also, I need to give you guys a heads up. This happened today in my my intro to TV Studio class, 7th hour. I have Ricky Marquez and I have Connor Wellman as Lexus 4 for 4 tonight on extra points.
Let's go.
They said when they win tonight, they're going to come out here for an interview. So, post-game.
All right.
I'm expecting if the Dutchmen hang on to win here, which is what we're hoping for, we get a post-game interview with a couple Dutchman football players.
Yeah, that's good. That's a tough thing to do after a loss. It's always hard to pull people up.
Right.
Nobody wants to talk, but you get them after a win, you're going to get some cheesing up here.
Oh, yeah.
Or as the kids call it, he'll probably
you'll definitely get some cheesing. Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Look at that. That's another one of those team huddles. They're rallying.
Yep. Well, they circled the wagons. You figure you have to.
Yeah.
From here on out, the games are really important.
Absolutely. I mean, districts is not far away for these
3
Dutchmen.
weeks. You got Sullivan, you got St. Clair, and then your first round of districts. I mean, you're at the point where it's crunch time.
Yeah.
Right, and looking at the schedule, Sullivan and St. Clair look to be 2 of the toughest opponents in the Four Rivers Conference this year.
They really almost always are. I mean, Herman can rival with them. Pacific nowadays can rival with them. But and then, Union, all those schools are a little bit bigger except for Herman.
Right. But Herman, man, they always put together a very solid football team. You have to give them their flowers because, man, they play some good football.
I like to think that they have that vibe of country strong down there. They drink the river water from the big old Missouri.
Whatever they're doing, it's working.
All right.
Okay,
Let's see how this develops from big up top.
Oh, come on.
Got some green to run, that's for sure.
There's nice. That was a touchdown-saving tackle right there, I think.
Yes, it was.
The kid's dangerous. That's that Gregory kid again.
It's Alonzo. Like tackled by number 20 for the Dutchman. Wyatt Lewis with the tackle. Sophomore coming out there making the shoestring tackle to save it.
You already know, I'm going to be talking to him on Monday. He's in my Dutch time, and we're going to have a nice high five on that one.
We appreciate the insight here from Coach Lay. I'll get to that in just a second. He was a former Dutchman football coach as well, so he's got a wholly different outlook on watching these games than the 3 of us up here in the press box.
Swarm to the ball, boys. Nice gang tackle, gain of 1.
So Coach Lay says good reads by the quarterback, referring to Mr. Adam Wilson, and said the Dutchmen have had 3 big plays that last drive in trips formation versus cover 2. So Union's playing cover 2 defense, and the Dutchmen were in trips formation with 3 wide receivers split out. If Union doesn't check out of cover 2, then the slant and or the quick out screen will almost always be open. I think we've seen that a lot, especially in the second half.
We know exactly what he's saying.
Right. If we had if we could add a program where we could draw on here, we could explain to you what we're talking about.
A little telestrator.
Oh, we could get a green screen behind us. Oh, we're going to wrap that boy up again.
No gain on the play.
Let's go.
No gain. It looks like a loss of 1. So they're going to give him the original line of scrimmage be third and 10.
The Union Wildcats now kind of stalling on offense here.
Well, that's because what they like to do is run the ball, and they haven't thrown.
They're going to throw now. We got to watch out for.
We see a pass play here.
So if we can get some pressure on him, which we did on the last touchdown throw, we had good pressure on the quarterback. He just threw it up for grabs, and the kid made a good catch and took it in. But
referencing what Coach Dave said, though, I do think that a tale of this game is that the Dutchmen have had success throwing, whereas Union has struggled throwing the ball.
Put a man in motion. Quarterback keeps.
Come up, come up.
Oh,
He got the first down. He's still going.
Oh, it's a tough run there by number
That
21
is.
for the Wildcats.
Parmentier.
Their
That's
quarterback.
Hayden Parmentier.
so again, an average, like a little bit faster than average speed kid, but he's an athlete.
Proved elusive in there, but he ran through a lot of black shirts to get to where he is. So,
Yeah.
and then had strength to keep dragging some. All right, here we go. We got to step it up, boys.
Let's go defense.
Hand off right side of 15. Schneider. Gain of 7, 8 maybe.
Was that a power I formation there?
No, there was only one back.
One back?
One
Okay.
back. So single back.
You don't really see the power I in high school anymore because it seems like nobody really runs with a fullback.
They run the offenses nowadays are more of a spread style offense, whereas back in the 80s that was all power back, maybe split backfield.
I can't tell you the last time I seen a high school quarterback under center. You just don't see it.
No,
The last one might have been Pacific whenever they were handing off to Radon over and over.
Oh yeah. You know where you will see it? You'll see it in St. Clair.
St. Clair
You're right.
Runs like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, they run that type of offense where you don't know who has the ball when it comes out. It's the quarterback's hands, and there's 3 guys shooting left, right, and center. And
Right.
Yeah, if you know anything about football in the Four Rivers Conference, that is St. Clair. That's a week you got to have a tough mentality going into it because they're going to punch you in the mouth over and over.
You
and
probably
over
need
again.
You need subs.
Yeah.
Get a fresh lineman in. So we were able to take them back 5 yards without even having to play ball there. That's good for us.
So what if you get just a freaky talent for a quarterback come through St. Clair? Do they change up or do they stick to that ground and pound?
I think they stick to that ground and pound. They might use him more the run.
Back?
Right, they don't have any guys that can catch the ball because they've never
swing
thrown
pass.
it. Oh, and
He's got
that's
a lot of
they
running.
got a no holding. He juke and jives. Wow, 15. Is that
That's the Schneider kid.
Schneider? Yep.
Parker Schrader.
Schrader? Oh, Schrader.
Parker
Sorry.
Schrader. He's a senior this year. Looking through their roster here, they do have a pretty solid amount of seniors, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, they just have a lot of guys on their football team in general.
Yeah, that's like almost every number filled up from 1 to 89.
Well, when I look at them on the sidelines, they look like we have about pretty comparable squads.
Yeah. Numbers, size-wise, it all lines up pretty evenly, in my opinion.
All right, Union's in the red zone here. Got 3 wide receivers out wide, 1 on the short side here. It's going to be a running quarterback keeper right up the gut. He's going to plow forward to about the 6-yard line. It's going to be about 2 or 3 yards short of a first down.
Number 21, Hayden Parmentier for the Wildcats. He's tackled by 58, Henry Leb.
All right, so at this point in time, it's a matter, in my opinion, it's a matter of maintaining your mental composure because, you're inside the 10. It's going to be tough to keep it from being a touchdown.
Right.
But it's a matter of what are you going to do? Are you going to make them fight for it, or are you just going to roll over?
Coach Lay says he has a question for us in the booth. Hit us, Coach.
Yeah, we're ready.
We got 1 running back in the backfield behind the quarterback, still in the shotgun.
We're pretty loaded up in the box as well. Oh, we split it, and we're going to
Hang on.
Nice.
Last time we drug him down, I don't know if it was the backfield, though. I think it's hard for me to tell
Yeah,
if it was
he-
depth perception. I think
It
he
was
still got a yard.
No gain.
No gain.
Gerlovin got
Yeah, Jaden split through there. Oh. Looked like a stinking volcano coming through, man. Wow.
Oh, wow. Coach Lay does have an interesting question there for us. He says, with this being the last game televised, maybe, and actually, Coach, it 100% will, because once it gets to playoffs, we are not allowed to live broadcast. So that's a Misha thing. Misha gets all those games.
We
get
could
back
do
to
a
it.
radio one, but
Yes.
it's just not the same, I don't think. Oh, they're going
Quarterback's going to keep it himself, take up the middle. I don't know that he got a first down.
to me, it looks like he's
just
half a
about
yard off.
Yeah, half yard short. Looks like what he's marking over there on the far sideline.
I have to imagine they're 100% going to go for it.
Yeah, I would have to think so. But let that time keep ticking off, though. We're gonna it'd be
here
after
comes fourth.
on the fourth quarter.
That's going to take us to the fourth quarter. So while it takes us to the fourth quarter, we'll take some time to this is a good question. I don't know the answer here. So with this being the last televised game, what are some of the best memories that you all have from this year as far as football broadcasts, but non-football plays only?
For football broadcast with non-football
you mean,
plays?
So they're like talking about our halftime shows. I can tell you this, tonight's halftime show was spectacular compared to 2 weeks ago. I thought that the band and the
improvement.
More polished?
They're a lot more polished tonight.
If I'm looking at our student section, that actually might be one of the things, okay, I'll be honest. One of my favorites was when we were watching the rainfall in the very first week, and me and Mr. T were just sitting up here, not having a clue whether we had a radio broadcast of nothing for an hour and a half. So, Coach Lay, one of my favorite things is just being impromptu and like having to come up with stuff whenever like there's nothing to talk about. And that day, for an hour and a half, 2 hours, we had nothing to talk about except the rain and the guy sitting over in a poncho on the other side of the field. So that actually might be my favorite thing, just having conversations about nothing for 2 hours.
Yes, that first game where it was the lightning storm was pretty crazy. But one of the funnier moments, and I'll reference to the Hell Company, a user earlier, was when we were wishing Tiffany. we were wishing Tiffany a happy 50th birthday, and she's not anywhere near 50. It was funny to get those messages back from her. I also really enjoyed. It was a broadcast ago. We got to give a shout out to. Was a ball
quarterback keeper.
He's got it.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if you saw our defender. He ran right past him. He had no idea who had the ball.
Well, we got to give a shout-out to Tessa Reed, who is, at the time, she was in the hospital, but she's back at school now. She had been in the hospital for quite a while, so that was a pretty special moment, too, so I thought that was pretty cool. Had nothing to do with football, but she's back at school, she's doing good, she's healthy, and that's what matters.
I was going to say, I think she comes back to my class third hour on Tuesday.
Now, I wasn't in the broadcast, but when you guys did the Park Hills game, the amount of
fan interaction.
Interaction with you guys. I found that to be very entertaining and very, very.
That was
very educational.
Really. We learned so much about them, and some games, whenever you're not performing the way you expect, you got to find something, and the fans there, they were able to give us something to talk about. We still talked about our boys because we're always going to support ours, but yeah, just learning about those guys, having those conversations, and then even with Eldon, Eldon was the game with all the nicknames. We got nickname after nickname.
All right, so gentlemen, I'm going to pop off the broadcast here for the rest of the time. I'm going to go man a camera.
All right.
So we're down to cameraman. You guys take it away. I'll join you once the game is over. If you guys need me for anything, just send somebody to the
bang
top.
on the roof.
There you
go. I make the joke because I don't know if I can touch the roof. Probably about 7.5 feet up.
Your vertical's good.
Yeah, I ran today, Sam. I don't know. All right, so we're going barely into the fourth quarter. Dutchmen have a 7-point lead, getting the ball back, and it's a rallying cry right now.
This is an important possession right here.
Yes.
We need to burn some time and get some points because
one of the first things we said, Sam, was it comes down to who wants it more.
Who wants it more? This is the fourth quarter gut check time.
Yeah, I liked it a couple years ago when our football team would turn around going into the fourth quarter, everybody hold up that 4.
That 4, yep.
And that to me, that made a statement about this is what we're standing for. And I love rallying cries like that.
Big boot out of the end zone, way out of the end zone. He approached that with vigor.
Yeah.
I will say.
Woo. And we are hovering over the football.
Piece of toast. Yo, was that the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Dave?
Hey, it is. Of course it is. Piece of toast. I'm not sure. Oh, we did it. Hey, Coach Lay, you're right. Mr. T left, and we got 1,500 subscribers. We probably actually got it before he left. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. It is ran by students. They're the ones that produce the content. We are just lucky enough to be able to broadcast these football games. When we get to the basketball season and all the stuff indoors, we're going to see a lot more students on the mic.
Quarterback keeper coming around we got a penalty flag, going to be a hold, no doubt, from where that flag came from. As we're looking at 1st and 20 probably now. So we had some running room, had about 5-yard gain on that, but it's all going to go for nothing.
Yeah, so 1,500 subscribers is awesome. I remember last year, I think we were at it was like 600, and I made a big, I don't even remember what I promised, but I said something if we hit this number, and then I don't remember what it was. And then we hit 1,000 last year, and that was an awesome moment. Met the goal, still time to break it. Oh, John, we're going big. We're wanting to be global here, okay?
What are we thinking?
Hey, I'm
500,000?
Yeah.
Start subscribing, people.
Hey, I'll do this. I'll keep doing this. This is for fun. That's 30 subscribers for each of Tiffany's birthdays. That's right. There you go. And we got the
pass.
Oh, come on, break a tackle. There it is.
Powered it back to the original line of scrimmage. That's
all right.
Nice 10-yard gain right there.
Sir.
Gets us back to.
Those guys are shaky out there on the side. I mean, weren't able to get a block thrown for him, but he was able to almost elude 2 defenders coming at him. Oh.
Let's get it 1 first down at a time, guys. Here we go.
I like the fact that we have 80 yards to go. In my mind, I'm thinking big plays. Take some more chunks.
Like I said, we still got a big play that's going to happen here for us.
Swing. Here comes some blockers, but
juke. Well, he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we kind of expected that spin move to be happening.
Yeah. Well, we need to work on getting some throws down the field, though. You know, you got 2nd down and 10. You can't be throwing screen passes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And hope to get 10 yards. You got to throw it, 5 and hopefully you get 5 more.
Yeah, get yourself a nice little crossing route like we saw go across the field. And that's going to pull some defenders that way too. And maybe you do get the screen after you do that a play or two. It's easy for us to say it up here.
Oh, yeah.
We can see everything.
Well, maybe these 2 plays are going to set up a 3rd play that is going to do that for them. So we're going to see here.
So we're back in what Coach Lay calls the Twins right. And we're going to pull out to the left.
Oh, he throws an interception.
Good trip up there.
So
Stephen Buttermeyer saved a pick 6 for us.
Union's got a short field.
So Carter Shale is a junior for the Union Wildcats. Was able to do a pick 6. That ball looked like it needed a little bit more air on it, but he was getting pursued, so he was backpedaling away.
Throwing across back
body.
Behind him too. So it wasn't to a strong side by any means. So, all right, defense, we need a big stop here.
Picking it up on about the 18-yard line for the Wildcats. Quarterback
keeper.
Break him in half. Come on, boys.
Oh, he is dragging and he is juking down to about the 5. 4, it looks like.
Yep.
Carry on the play for the Wildcats, number 21, Hayden Parker.
All right.
Tackled for the Dutchmen by 26, Chase Crosby.
Landline, it's the 4th. Yes, it is the 4th quarter. Oh, 3rd quarter. Hey, Ari, will you switch the quarter? Thank you. We got you, Landline. There's so many buttons on this thing. It's tough to follow. It's really tough.
We got one guy out to the wide left
it.
here. I'd look from the run it. I don't look from the pass it. Yeah, quarterback keeper up the middle. Looks like he got about 2 out of that deal.
They're not giving him the touchdown.
Took it to the 1, so he's right there knocking at the door.
And this sounds crazy, but like for me, I mean, I'm not a big enough guy to really lay a hit on somebody, but when I see a quarterback running, there's something in me that says, hit him harder, just because it's a quarterback,
That's when you get the tee off on him.
Right.
He's not protected anymore.
You never get to hit him, and then
now he's a big boy.
He is, and he's quick.
He's got some size to him, and here he goes. It's going straight in.
Bulldoze. So they have taken that bulldozer, just like we said. All right, Coach Lay, goodness, that was a Brett Favre throw, throwing against the yes, exactly. Nearly impossible to throw it, make accurately. Yep.
Are they going to kick it? Looks like they're kicking.
They are kicking, going for the tie ball game. Yeah, that's one thing, like, I can only really reference, like, ultimate Frisbee and stuff, but, like, you have a power arm to throw with, and clearly in football, you know, with your left foot forward makes the most sense, and that kick is great.
Drilled.
But rolling to your right with your left foot forward, making that pass, is the only one that really makes sense. It's just like if you're a right-handed thrower, pulling across your right arm is the best thing for Frisbee. You have to be incredibly strong to be able to throw a left-handed disc as far as you can a right. And it's the same thing here. You got to be able to throw across your body or backwards behind your body. Ooh. And, you know, sometimes people are going to say, okay, could you have just thrown that away? Maybe that's an option. In the moment, you see a guy, you think you got it, it just comes out a little short.
It's hard to throw that ball accurately at any level, much less a high school level.
Right.
So, I mean, that's something when you're rolling out to the opposite side of your strong side. It's not – he should have just kept it and ran, in my opinion, you know, but maybe it was a design play. There was only one receiver in the area, but he wasn't close to him. He threw it right to the defender.
All right, and the Dutchmen now, with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, are going to get the ball kicked back with the tie game, 28-28.
So they got a different – this is 87. That's the kid that kick it so deep. That's not the field goal kicker.
Okay. Golly. He's got a leg on him, don't he?
Yes, he does. Avery Young.
So that guy is
Junior.
kicking that thing at least, what's that, 60, 70 yards at least?
Yeah.
Maybe even 80?
The kick from the 40.
And he's going 5 yards out of the end zone?
Yeah.
Woo.
He's lacing it out there.
All right, Dutchman, let's go. Go back to what we had in that second quarter, first half. You commanded the ball. You had the confidence. You still got it. One mistake doesn't define you.
Nope.
There we go. There's the screen. Picking up a big 5.
Hey, we'll take 5 yards every time.
Yes, sir. You know, one of our first games, I pointed out that, you know, if you just did 3 yards every play, you'd never be out of it,
Nope.
and you'd always get your first down. So, hey, if we go 5s, I'm even happier.
Yeah.
Oh, and he says we got 6. I'll take that, too. So we're going to try to see. I like these little screens. I like the little sit and kicks. What are we going with here? Okay, so we're back in this formation. One guy left, one guy in the backfield. Actually, 2 guys left.
They hand it off up the middle. Gets 2 maybe.
Yeah. It's like about 1 yard, 2 yards to gain. Yeah, about a yard.
About a yard to go. All right, so how do we want to – just a short yard looks like. That's good. Let's do something here.
I like running. I'm just saying, I like running.
Is Logan Bailey back there? Because they're gonna go 5 in the box.
Yes, they are. And then they're going to send a blitzer or 2.
Okay. We didn't get it.
I don't know. The guy on the short side over here is giving him the 31.
I don't know. I think they are going to give it to him. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
We benefited from the official being on this side,
Yeah.
seeing the ball a little bit better.
Yeah. Clock is running too, so we just.
Yes, Nathan Cooper was an athlete, Coach Lay. I remember watching him all the time. I was so blessed to be there when Nathan Cooper was here, and Ryan Cooper was shortly after him, so I got to see a little bit of that too.
No.
Come on. Oh.
That one there had a little bit of air into it, but
yes, sir.
It was kind of where no one could catch it though, so that's okay, I guess. But we had opportunity.
Joe was a legit lineman. I remember Joe and Ben. Those guys, They struck fear. That was back in the day whenever the upperclassmen could easily scare you into doing whatever they wanted. I remember walking through the hallways. Yeah. They were men amongst boys. Oh, we got a wide open. Oh, man, we are going for it. Now we're going to be faced with a 3rd and 10.
For number 5, Stephen Budemeyer. Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
All right, so now we got to figure out we're not in 4-down territory here. We've got to get something close to make it flip the field or get the 1st down.
You know those, as much as I like those screens, I think I'm looking at a little bit more of the Zayden Gates.
He's up top.
Yep, he's on an island up there. We got Ricky Marquez down low. Ricky 22, he's right there.
You got to turn it on.
He's able to get it to 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Ooh, I think we got a chance. We might go for this. 4th and the heavy one.
This is where you don't want to be the coach. I'm telling you,
this is a tie game, 4th quarter.
6.5 left.
We're going to go for it.
All right, let's get it, Coach. She's coming, Maddox.
Being a 9 on that play, and the Dutchmen will be faced with a.
So that was a scramble, picking up 9. You know they're going to bring the box again.
He had Marquez open, but I don't think it was enough that he liked it, that he decided he wanted to run it himself. So
nor do I think it would have been a 9-yard gain.
You're probably right on that. Oh,
there we go!
I'm not sure who we're going to get there, though.
Please be on them.
Oh, they called on us.
Shoot. I did not see a single one of ours. But
the guy, it was almost simultaneous, so they both jumped at the exact same time. That's going to change it. Now we're punting the ball. So
that's a frustrating thing as a coach.
Yeah, you practice that, do not move, and it might have only been a ploy to try to get them to jump.
Right.
It would have been prime if we hadn't moved, because he did jump, but we moved as well. Our right tackle moved.
We're going to punt that ball.
Let's get a bounce. No, wrong bounce.
Get the ball, boys.
Stop it.
Oh, I think Jaden Gerleman came up there to stop that ball. Maybe it was Logan Bailey. That's all 5.
Dutchman punt is down at the Wildcats 46 yards.
46 yards, 5:45.
All right, so you know what they've got going on right now. They figured out that their quarterback can run the ball.
Joe, I know you guys sang and danced and had fun, but I'm just telling you, you guys were like physical presences. And I'm also a 5'5", 120-pound guy, so almost everybody's bigger than me.
Let's play some defense, boys.
All right, the quarterback keeps. Oh, and he's outside. No.
Gone.
That guy does not look like an 11'8", 100-meter guy.
He may not be now.
That looks a little quicker than that. So, unfortunately, you guys are going to see the Dutchmen go down 34-28. Parmentier.
We got a key on him. That should be someone's man, is the key on the quarterback. Because that's what they're doing. That's all they've got.
Coach Lay, you're probably right there. Looking back at that play, especially whenever they're able to get that breakout right there on that one. And this guy's been pretty locked in on every field goal he's kicked. Woo! I thought we had a chance. That was fast.
Extra point is good. Wildcats take the lead, 35-28.
Got our drone battery switched in and out. Got that bad boy back up. Hey, thanks. I haven't been on that. I've been letting it just do its thing. So you can see, once again, we're on the troop rally.
Yep. We're not down, boys. We got plenty of time to tie this thing up. Even go to the win.
Yeah, Lex has been 4 for 4 on all his field goals, or all his extra points. I don't mind if we get down there, get that touchdown, tying it up. My opinion, I'm doing it. but we just got to get that ball back, maintain composure, and don't make the silly mistakes that are going to give things away.
Yep.
Right? The scramble to the throw, unfortunately, that one turned into a pick. And then, a false start takes the Dutchmen back and have to punt instead of go for it. And that guy is going to send it high and
into the end zone.
His leg's getting tired, I guess.
he might have been trying to get him to play that one.
Right.
He might have put too much leg into it.
Yeah, 65er. Not too far.
That guy can kick, that's for sure. Yeah, we still got tons of time, boys. We got to keep our head to the grindstone and
we were able to march down the field in a minute and a half, a minute 45.
Yep.
Anything can happen. All right, Adam Wilson got 2 on his right. Going to get that screen to Zayden. Zayden's getting wrapped up with a minimal gain, 1 yard.
1 yard. Go back to the plays that built your confidence before.
And those had trips right, 2 guys going up to throw the block or maybe go across the route, and then Zayden was far outside. We're benefiting because we're on that side. Like, it was always when we were on the short hash.
Yes.
But now they're putting trips on the far hash. Ball snapped. We're going to go out, and we're going to pick up about 6 or 7. Looks like we're going to have 3rd and 3. Zayden has been the primary target tonight. Again, Crosby's not getting a ton of looks. Ricky hasn't really had too much. Steven has had a couple.
Steven had one good one, and he's had some throws to him that were not one catchable. The rest have been kind of overthrows. But, yeah, I would
They've really shut down Crosby for the most part. So
now we're going too wide down here. Looks like we got, is that Chase End? We're going to run it. Big gain, big gain.
What is this?
Big
What
gain.
is, oh!
Shoestring tackle. That's a touchdown saver right there.
Dang, number 5. And number 5, he's playing, that's Carter Schill. That was the pick guy earlier.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yes, it was, yep.
Seems like he's playing either like around the free safety or maybe the linebacker, so he might be the captain of that defense. If he's not, he might be after tonight. Unfortunately, number 20 for the Wildcats is hobbling off.
So we got a new lineman in. Let's see if this kid's a gamer or not. Maybe we can do some power runs to the side.
Yeah, we definitely got those twins, like Coach Lay said. Put a man in motion, hand it off. We're outside. We got a blocker. Great block there.
Oh, we got a hamstring issue.
Oh, and that might be why Crosby hasn't been targeted a ton. I did see him over here working with Doc Edwards. Oh,
either a cramp or he's got a hamstring pull.
Yeah, let's hope it's crampy. And the fact that he's going straight to stretch out, we're going to say cramp.
It's a cramp. That's better than a hamstring issue.
Yes, sir. Oh, those there, they go all the way from that hammy down into the calf. If you flex it the wrong way, you're lighting that whole foot up. I mean, all the way from the hip down.
Give him some pickle juice.
Yes.
All right, looks like we gained 5 on that play, though, so that's
high snap right to Logan Bailey. He pushes his lead blocker.
Oh, he needs that. He needed that guy to be driving his man forward. He ran into the back of him, but he picked up 2, it looks like. 1.5. I'll give him 1.
3rd and 3 again. Okay, about 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Short gain on that play, and the Dutchmen will have it 3rd and 3.
Come on, let's move those chains, boys. Smooth those chains.
Power lineman. That's what I want to see. You guys control the trench.
And we got everything's wide open here on the outside.
Yeah. He throws. Oh no, that's
another pick. Wow. That was not a good throw. He had a guy wide open, and I'm not sure who he was throwing to there.
Luckily, they called that play dead pretty quick, too.
47-yard line, they'll take over there, first down and 10.
Now, they're not making as many mistakes on offense because they're not throwing the ball.
No, they are running it. They pretty much know we should know it's going to be quarterback, keeper, or just straight to the running back. They're just going to try to run the clock down now. I mean, 2:52.
Exactly.
We got to be keying on that. They're not going to throw unless they get in a long yard situation.
Third, fourth down with 8 left, 10 left. They're going 2 out.
Oh, they're going to pass.
Are you kidding? No.
He dropped it.
Thank goodness. So, I mean, good coaching on them, right?
That's not what I was expecting, but
no.
Falls incomplete. Union's faced with a second down and 10.
2nd and 10. I like that. Now they're putting themselves in the position to have to throw again. We need some defensive backs and some safeties to make a big play here on a tossed ball. And there's our middle school football players over there. Hey, get off the phone, boys. We're out here to play football.
All right, let's go. We got 2nd and 10.
They're going with that same 2 wide.
Yep.
This time quarterback keeps. They're going to wrap him.
There we go. There we go.
And now we're looking at 3rd and 13. Or
they're going to give him
forward progress, only loss of 1.
No, he's loss of 1, maybe 2. Timeout on Dutchmen. We got 2 left. So this is a big play right here.
Right, you got to honor that quarterback sneak, but at the same time, you got to expect that it's going to go for the wonderful pass.
I would expect as such.
Hey, Coach Lay, how'd you know that? See, we're on the same thing. Pass, yes, exactly. Stop the clock, right? Get ready to call a timeout, OHS. We just did. Timeout, you're right, Coach. You haven't seen a slant being thrown since the 3rd quarter, unless I'm missing something. I think you're right. It'd be nice to see some good runs this drive. I agree. There's tons of time, plenty of football left. Yes. Piece of toast. He never looks around to see who is open. He just throws. I mean, I don't follow the eyes as much as I probably could. I think it's also hard to tell up here from, what you're looking at. It's also pretty tough to be out there on the field making that call. You've got your reads. You've got probably 2 or 3 that you got, and then your safety check down. And you got to make your call. Now, Adam's actually in here on defense as well. He looks like he's playing a left outside linebacker. They're going to quarterback keep. We got to wrap that guy up, and he is about 2 yards away, 1 yard away, 4th and 1. Yep. Hey, Don, we are with you on that. We want to see Lex get another shot at an extra point. Absolutely. Carter Wellman got a big tackle there. And 4th and 1.
They are going to go for it.
You'd be smart to, right? And if I'm not doing a quarterback keeper, I don't know if I'm getting paid.
So we better expect to blow the backfield up if we're gonna
right.
Quarterback keeper to the. He's got
hopefully a hold on the outside. Yeah. I hope that's coming back.
Holding on them.
Yep, let's go.
That helps. That's gonna.
Right. Dutchmen faithful are still here tonight. The only people that have left was the band, and that's because they got to travel to Potosi tomorrow. And they still might even be out there in the student section now. They're just not playing in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
So I think this is going to change what they do. They're going to be 4th and 10 now, 4th and 11. I would expect them to punt the ball now.
Yeah, this is a good question. I would expect it as well. But he also just ran for a touchdown. That kind of got to give you change the guard. I'm going to put my place kicker out there, and I'm going to let him kick it. That guy had been kicking the bombs.
Well, he's out. That's their place kicker right now.
And he's send it down. Are we going to field it? No. Come on, bounce in, bounce in. Good. There we go.
Okay. No time should have went off the clock. I guess it did, though. 134. I thought there was 142, but maybe I was wrong. Okay. So we had this much time, or
exactly 5 seconds less probably on that second half drive or first half drive.
Yeah. Well, let's just see if
Coach Lay, you're with it.
Union learned anything, or whether we were able to do what we did before. We're spread out.
All right, come on.
Oh, he should have went behind the block, but he'd have got at least 3 more yards on that.
And he went out of bounds, so that's helpful.
Bring out of bounds by 84, Ryan Stowe.
Pick up a 3.5, probably just solid 3.
We got that trips left again. You're going to see Budmeyer. Anytime,
Nice.
And that's a first down.
Yeah.
Yep, we got to get there.
Call timeout for Dutchmen.
I did love to see the hustle there, though. Bring the ball back to the official just in case he wasn't sure coach was calling the timeout. That's a leader on your team doing that, making that decision.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to know. You have to have game awareness, and you know how much time you got, how many timeouts you have, and you have to be able to know there's no time for being lazy or walking. Get the ball back to the officials so we can get back to the huddle or get our next play called.
Yeah, so as we get winding down here, we got a minute left in the game. We want to thank all 133 of you for tuning in. 1501 subscribers, so we got a new subscriber here. This is all student-led. The students produce TV Studio. The students are working all the cameras and all that stuff. During football season, me and Mr. T, and every now and then we get Sam or Ryan to be able to come in here with us and do the commentating as well. But here, when we get to basketball, we're going to get some students on the mic, I do believe. I don't want to speak for Mr. T, but I'm almost positive that's the plan.
Shotgun, drop back to pass, going long.
Come on. Had to play a little defense there.
Yeah, it was a little. Marquez did a good job breaking that play up because that ball floated a little bit. Wilson's gimpy right now. Hopefully he can shake that off. And
coming down 2nd and 10.
All right, we need to worry about getting some
excuse me,
smaller yards. 8-10 yards a shot. We don't have to get it all in one.
And then get out of bounds.
Right.
And we have those plays set up for that. Every one of these things that these guys have done have been really good on sideline.
Oh, it's a pass. No. Well,
not sure what the design was, but now we're back to like 15, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that was a play that I don't know what that call was.
Got to throw that away, though, and that's a guy who's not your quarterback.
No, that's. I mean, I get that it was a trick play, trying to get something, and it wasn't there. But you still got to chuck it downfield to out of bounds or whatever. You're outside the tackle box.
Yeah, you're fine to throw.
Just get rid of it. You can't lose. You can't lose the yards, the 5 yards.
Now
you're 3rd and super long.
Right.
I'm not saying we can't get that back, but
now they know what you're doing. Here's the ball. Adam throws it over the middle. Ooh. And you got to wonder if Chase would have been able, like, let's say his hamstring is still a little tweaked. Could he have jumped higher if his hamstring was feeling better?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was just a little bit outside of his reach, not able to reel that thing in. And you got to know we're going 4th. Yeah. We're going on at 4th.
4th and 15. Do we have a 15-yard play dialed up? Let's go.
We can do it. We got 50 seconds, right?
Yep.
48 and a half. Pretty darn close.
Like I said, you throw it 10 yards and you get a missed tackle, and it's a big play.
Yep.
That's what you need.
And you know it's got to come down to this right here. So, boys, no pressure but pressure, all right? They come after the quarterback and get the wrap-up sack.
That's going to be the game.
Yeah, and with this much time, we only have one timeout left. So
I look for them to victory
Right.
kneel it. They're not going to try to do anything.
I would sure hope not. You wouldn't think a team that's 0-5 would treat another team any different, you know?
Yeah.
It's class and respect at this point in time. So while this game wraps up, guys, again, TV studio here at the high school, we have one teacher, but ultimately this is all done by the students. They produce their own weekly newscast that's live. They have 2 short films being recorded and produced by the students. Like all the ideas are students. They have a podcast that they do, weekly recordings of that. One of my favorites is their monthly newscast that we put together, and it highlights all the activities from student groups, game or like sports teams, all that stuff. It's just a blast to be a part of, and it's a great thing to be here as a teacher for the Dutchmen. And now they just took the knee. Coach isn't going to call the timeout. Honorable way to go. And you know it was a hard-fought battle here with the score being 35-28. Dutchmen fall by a touchdown.
It was a good game. Union had some answers in the second half. Had some big plays.
Yeah, just that interception. The what was the other one? The quarterback run for that big, what was it, 30, 40-yard blast there.
Yes.
These guys fought tooth and nail, and I wish, I know this, you know, we want these guys to win, but I also want them to show a lot of heart and a lot of class, and to me that's what they did. They didn't give up at no point tonight. So now they're going to come in here and they're going to give us that school song that they're so good at singing. Okay, I can't lie. They're so good at preaching. They do a really good job at making sure the school understands that they're here to show pride, character for their community. So we'll let them sing it out here in just a second. Ari's going to leave before we highlight her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me see.
Hey, Ari, come back for just 1 second.
So,
Sorry, the wrong camera or the wrong microphone set up there. Forgot I was sitting right here.
I would love to sing that song for you guys sometime.
So we're gonna get our crew up here.
Mad Dog, you coming in here?
Can you keep the conversation going? I'm gonna go help Allie.
Yeah. Heck yeah, I can.
I'll be right back.
So can Sam. We're really good at what we do.
Well, I don't know about that, but
it's
been an honor and a privilege to be able to come up here and hang out and talk a little bit in the mic with you guys.
The last broadcast is always one of those ones that you're like, you don't want it to end. Especially like last year when we were able to host a district game, and you're like, oh, that'd be awesome to broadcast, and then they're like, no, you can't do any live footage. Again, we could do like a radio broadcast or like a podcast type thing where it's just us talking or something like that, but it just wouldn't be the same, and we might as well leave that for like a radio station to do. But yeah, I really want these boys, and I know it's going to be a tough road in these next 2 games. 3 games even, whoever they get in districts is going to be pretty tough at this point. That's like our softball team. They just got their district assignments this last week, and, they were hoping to be more of the 6th seed, and they got the 7th, so you got to go against the 2, right? And you're looking at it like, who's the 2?
Who's the 2?
When you're looking at, yeah, you can, sure. So Ari actually plays softball. So, we can ask these questions. Hopefully my wife doesn't, yell at me. But, Ari, what's your thoughts? I mean, you guys still have a week, right?
Yeah, we still got a week. We can play a bunch.
Let me see. I got to find your
3 or 4?
Okay, talk again.
Hello?
No.
Why are what?
Second mic.
Oh, did he mute it down there? Hey, we're going to get this in a second, guys. I mean, all 4 of them are up.
This one's live.
Oh, you got to change the input?
Here, this one's live.
Check.
Still quiet.
Here, use this one. This one's live.
Sam is live. I can hear Sam.
Check.
All right, so Ari, you got a week left of softball. What are you thinking? What's your thoughts?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling very excited about going into districts. We play Monday,
versus Wright City, and I'm excited about that game. So
Yeah, I heard you talking today. You guys get to leave at 1:30?
heck yeah, we get released at 1:15. I love getting out of school. So
Yeah,
I'm very
absolutely. Especially, if you can go in there and get a win. So did Coach tell you guys who you get in the first round of districts, or have you guys even talked about that
We
yet?
are playing Blair Oaks.
Right, so you get Blair Oaks, who anytime you get a team like Blair Oaks, like we know it in football, we know it in track, cross country, it doesn't matter. They always seem to be able to pop up athletes.
Right.
And, I'm not putting them on a pedestal or anything because I think you guys can definitely beat them. You got a great pitcher. Who's your pitcher?
Hannah Keeney.
Hannah Keeney, right? Sophomore, great pitcher. And then we're talking about, a couple, what else you got going on? Give me a couple other people.
We have Cabron Kelly coming in most games, and we have a pretty solid team overall. We do make a couple mistakes, but it's okay because we usually can bounce back from those mistakes and learn from them. And learn
that's what I like to
every
hear.
day.
That's what I like to hear because there's a lot of kids that are like, no, we're perfect. We're perfect. No, you you can own up to your mistakes, and I think that that's one of the great qualities about you that I've picked up on is that you're able to try to go out there and fix it. And when you try to fix things, that's where it's at. So, Cabron coming in to back up Hannah, that's one of those big things that you need on a team. So I'm excited for you guys next week. I hope your guys' season can push into, Saturday if you guys win. Or is it Friday? I don't know what day it is. I don't have a clue. But you guys play on Thursday, right? So
we do play Thursday.
So my guess would be it'd be a Saturday game, but I could be completely wrong. But that's what softball's got coming up. Hey, where'd we go? I thought we were there. No, put us back. We're ready to go. All right, so what camera is this one? Is this one? Hey, what's up? All right, I'm going to get way over here then. James, I'm going to block you out. No, I'm not. I'm good.
All right. So as you can see, our crew has grown a little bit here. Somebody can stand here. I don't know the best way to arrange us in here to where you. Everybody's like, what do I do? But I want to go through and give a shout out to every single person that helped out in this broadcast.
Sorry.
Over in the back in the big O hat, that'd be Sam Guerrero. He was one of the people that you had on mic tonight. Obviously, Coach Dave, he was on mic as well. I joined John Mike. Here in the center with the headset on is Miss Ari Robson. She ran our scoreboard all evening, which was really awesome to have a dedicated scoreboard worker. Behind Ari is Maddox Parker in the white shirt. The Angry Pigeon. He is our drone flyer. He did a great job flying the drone. He only had the officials on the field have to call up here one time to say that we were flying too closely. So great job, Angry Pigeon?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Angry or anxious pigeon.
Yeah,
okay.
It's something.
Sitting down just behind Ari's shoulder is none other than Jimmy, a.k.a. James Cooper. I've decided to nickname him Jimmy. He didn't know that Jimmy was a common nickname for James.
Yeah, he's going by Jimmy now.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yep, every day.
Jimmy.
Sorry.
And then in the center back there, you have Allie Kibler. She was the field video camera for the first time ever tonight, and she said that this is what she told me, Dave. She said she really enjoyed being on the field with the camera more than being in the stands.
Oh, it's absolutely. Yeah, no, you did a great job out there too. You were really good on getting out of the way when the football was coming, and then being right on them whenever. There was one point where it was like bad camera reception, but overall, I loved it, and that's not your fault at all. But
yeah, we just had to reset the thing a couple times.
But yeah, it was great.
Completely Allie's fault.
And then Allie's right-hand woman, right behind her, is Miss Addie Mins. She was down there helping Addie with the camera through the second half of the game. So as our normal tradition here, we always sign off. Guys, here's what I try to do. I never said that. Oh, Lily.
You're hiding yourself out of the picture.
I was looking on camera. I didn't see it. Lily, can you get your head in the camera?
But yeah, it's awkward now.
Okay, so Lily, she serves multiple purposes this evening. She was the drone runner, so there has to be somebody to go get the drone every time we land it and change the battery. Lily changed the battery, and then she also doubled as the video switcher. So when she wasn't changing the battery, she would come in here and switch the videos for the broadcast. We also had Granite Miles. He helped out for about the first a little over half the broadcast, and he had to go. So. Obviously, it takes a big crew to make these things happen.
Yeah, and Bernardo upstairs, remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, Bernardo was up here too, but he had to. That's why I had to go upstairs. I was on mic for the second half. I was taking care of that camera. Looks like we still got 61 people tuned in here. I want to give a big thanks to helping us get over 1,500 subscribers. Mm-hmm. I don't know, when did that happen?
Well, Joe Barndollar was 1,501, so it was right before Joe did. probably third quarter. You had just gone up.
You just gone up.
Oh, really?
And so I gave credit to those people. When you left, that must have been why. And then I said, no, we love you.
Nice. All right, so this is why I always try to pull a screenshot from the broadcast where we're all in here. So, Lily, you're going to have to get your head in here somewhere.
Yeah, go center.
Let everybody, just awkwardly, it's a video, so smile at the camera for a second so I can get a good, you can wave. Smile and wave.
Sorry, James. I'm not waving. That's just right in James' face.
All right, perfect. I'll be able to full still frame from there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it from here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you.
Yes, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
I appreciate myself, too.
Oh, we got another subscriber. Thanks for that. At the end here, we have learned that we have to let the broadcast run a little bit longer. Otherwise, it will cut off a part of it. Happy birthday. Today was Reese's birthday? Is that?
Wait, how old is she? 50?
Wait a second. Was it really Reese's birthday today?
I do not remember them saying that over the announcements this morning.
Ryan Hampton is messing. Or I bet Reese Hampton has that account. There's no way it was Reese's birthday. What is it? Michael Buchholz. When was the first ever football game and who scored? Michael Buchholz? Do you know Michael?
I know Mike Buchholz, yes.
Oh, Michael, are you talking about the first Dutchmen football game, or are you just talking about in the history of the sport? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know the answer to either of them.
Yeah, neither do I.
I would bet he's meaning Owensville.
Do you know when the football program started, Sam?
72, I think it was. 71, 72.
Okay.
I believe. And I met the man who scored the first Dutchman touchdown when we had an alumni football game here back in '93, I think it was.
Really?
Yes. And he was on my team, but I can't remember what his name was. He was from Gerald. His number was 45. I can give you a lot of particulars, but I can't give you the name.
Don't you hate when that happens? Okay, so somewhere in the 70s. Okay, this is good information to know. I'm actually going to try to figure out when that exact year is. And, Michael, if you know.
He says history.
He says history. Oh, my gosh. I don't even.
That's back leatherneck style stuff.
Well,
are we talking back when they didn't wear helmets?
Harvard and Yale, maybe? Yeah. First football game?
I'm not sure.
Or we go back to the Aztec games where they're throwing the ball through the hoops. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily a ball. It might have been a head.
Might have been a head. Yeah, you never know.
Hey, we're just talking history here now.
Hey, 1,503 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Apparently, we just need to do we just need to talk. We don't even need to do the game. We can just talk.
What else would you guys like to know? Reese is 50 also. Yeah, so happy birthday, Reese Hampton. I'd sing to you, but that's one of my least favorite songs of all time. I don't know why. I don't like it.
Yeah, not a fan myself. But
John, you said looked better this week. Good game. Yeah, this week here, I would say arguably was the best look that we had all season. We had a lot of stuff firing for us, just a few things that didn't. And as you guys see,
yeah, I'm gonna try to make myself look as strong as possible.
That's our cross country. That's our cross country shirt from a couple years ago.
All right. I don't have anything else. I'm going to let this broadcast roll. I'm going to take my headset off, start turning some stuff off.
We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And the next game that we will be live broadcasting, obviously will not be football. I plan to do a volleyball game next week. I think it's their
last one before districts?
I don't know. I think it is. I think it's their last home game.
Last home game before district.
Yes, I think it's their last home game. So if you're looking for something to watch next week, I think it's on Thursday. So it's the 17th.
Well, they have I know they have senior night on Tuesday.
Okay, so then it's the last home game.
Right.
So it's Thursday next week on Friday the 17th, or Thursday the 17th. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to turn the mics off now and have a great night.